About 2 minutes to race number one. About 2 minutes till we're going to start out with a little bit of stock short course. Jason Mertes, Adam Chidara, Michael Meister, Chris Nelson, Jack Nelson, and Liam Schrader. You guys are up in less than 2 minutes. Marshals are going to be my four-wheel drive 17.5 buggy. Talking about Pat Simpkins, Carter Rail, Reese Adelmeyer, Les Farjone, Jeff DeWitt, David St. Martin, Jason Lee, and Todd Pfeiffer. Those guys making their way to the track. Pfeiffer taking one in the ankle. Oh, yeah. That's all right. He's got really resilient ankles, Zach. Don't you worry about Pfeiffer. All right, stock short course race number one. Start getting them ready. Start making their way to the driver's stand here. Start lining them up. Let's bring them in. Let's shut them down. Let's get that track blown off. Courtesy of my four-wheel drive 17.5 racers. And let's get this show on the road. Race number one, stock short course. You guys are up. I'm talking about Jason Mertes, Adam Chidara, Michael Meister, Chris Nelson, Jack Nelson, and Liam Schrader. Like I said, we got a couple newer racers here this evening, so help them out, show them the ropes. And if you happen to be one of those newer racers, do a little bit of observation. Watch how the thing kind of flows. If you're standing by one of the track blowers, you blow it in the direction of the track. They're numbered accordingly. And then you deposit your blower at the next location. But the main thing, if you're marshaling, just watch your area. That's all you got to do. Focus on your corner. Be ready to pounce. And like I said, I have some smaller races, so I'll need some volunteer marshals here and there. Perhaps if you're a young racer that I let borrow a speed control, a motor, or something indefinitely, help dial in your mod 2 wheel, you jump out here, you do a little volunteer marshaling for me. I'm just, off the top of the head, I'm just trying to think of criteria that would. We got some of them up there. I got Mertes, I got Chidara, I got Chris Nelson, I got Liam. Here comes Jack. And then we're looking for a one Michael Meister up to the driver's stand. A little bit of stock short course. Where is Michael Meister? I see the Michael Meister body being applied to the truck. Unless Michael Meister got way more handsome in the last couple minutes, I don't think I see him. Oh, there he is. Oh, he's got the mechanic working on the truck. That's the 2018 Reedy Race champ working on your truck right there. In case you guys didn't know. Only fast at racing, I guess, that guy. Oh, he's right. He's drying them tires. I got to appreciate that. All right, let's roll him around. Let's check him in. Let's do a little bit of warm-up here. One lap of warm-up around these parts. Stock short course race number one. Little test tone there. All right, everybody's all checked in. Let's bring them to the beginning of the straightaway. To my left, your right, start of the straightaway, right by that little tabletop over there. The order in this one, it's going to go Jason Mertes going to lead us out. Adam Chidara, Michael Meister, Chris Nelson, Jack Nelson, and Liam Schrader. All right, guys, this is race number one. And I'm going to call you by name. Jason Mertes, Adam Chidara, Michael Meister, Chris Nelson, Jack Nelson, and Liam Schrader. Sorry, I was waiting for Jack to not get all crossed up back there. All right, here we go. Friday night at Trackside Hobbies. It's a little bit of a lighter one tonight. I kind of had a 50-50 shot here. Either it was going to be crazy busy or kind of slow. We had a lot of racing last weekend, so I think everybody taking a little bit of a sabbatical. I know there's some Slash Enduro teams at home doing a little team building. Big Slash Enduro race starting tomorrow at 5 p.m., 500 lapper. Couple laps in the books here. Stock short course, Chris Nelson on the point. Adam Chidara, Michael Meister, Jack Nelson, Jason Mertes, Liam Schrader. Chris on 17-lap run early on here. Adam on a 16:01, 05 for Meister. 14 for Nelson, 13 for Schrader, 12 for Mertes. 1:30 and 3:30 to go. Nelson in that baby blue, that is your leader. Yellow trim working on the back of Chidara. Chidara gives him a little room there. Nelson last time by 17:7. He's on a 17-lap pace. Chidara 16:03. Meister up to a 16:05. Only a half a second off Chidara right now. 18:9 across the line for Chidara. Here come Meister. Meister with a 19.5. 1.1 the split between Chidara and Meister right now. 2:50 to go. Nelson up to the 4, followed by Schrader and Mertes. Mertes on the wrong side of the pipe. Marshall apprehensive. Watch the triple landing. Clear now. Halfway down, halfway to go. Nelson, new hot lap last time by 17.5. Meister, though, with a 17.3, propels him to the 2 spot. 1.2 to the good of Adam Chidara. Jack Nelson up on the pipe, watching the triple entrance. Clear. $250 down, $210 to go. Watching the sweeper. Oh man, Meister is trying to go wide right into the ankle of Pat Simpkins. You all right, Simpkins? Probably can't marshal the rest of the night now, right? Yeah. Oh. 3:20 and 1:40 to go. Nelson 17 and a 5:04 to pace. Meister 16:08, Chidara 09. 3/10 to split. Nelson up in the 4. Schrader and Mertes 1:25 to go. Oh man, Chidara going for a tumble there. St. Martin wanted to fully make sure it was crashed before he grabbed it. Watching the carousel. Clear now. 4 down, 1 to go. Nelson across the stripe, working on the back of Nelson. Father and son working well, watching a double single exit. Clear. 17 and a 5:04 pace. Chris Nelson looking to set the bar here. Still that battle for the 2 spot, Meister and Chidara. Meister been out of the game a little while here. Trying to get back in, a little short course. $440 down, 20 to go. Watching straight, clear. Oh man, we're grouping up, working in the short chute. Leader in that baby blue with the yellow trim. Race clock about to expire here. Keep going until I call your name. Keep going until I call your name. Jason Mertes caught at the line. You are done. Everybody else keep going. Keep going. Go high in the sweeper. Car coming up to speed. Meister done, Nelson done, Chris Nelson done. Chris Nelson is done. Keep going, Jack. Adam done, Liam done. One more to finish. It's purple. And here comes Jack Nelson to cap her off here, and that's it. Bring him in, shut him down. Marshall's blow that track off. Chris Nelson going to set the pace. 17 and a 5:05.63. His best run on the layout was a .60. Meister at 16:07, 16:5:20 for Chidara. Nelson with 14, Schrader with 13, Mertez with a 12. Yeah, Chris on the bucket. Liam, you want to take by like the TV over there, kind of, and then you watch that driver stand jump. And then Mertez, you want to just slide into that triangle right there, and then you just kind of keep your ears open. You know, you got double corner action over there, but I believe you. All right, let's go. Let's roll him around. Let's check him in. Who am I missing up there? I got 6 on the thing. Oh, it's Larry Wright the third. Larry Wright, you are up. Larry Wright, you are up. Here comes Larry Wright. Everybody else is all checked in, ready to roll here. This is stock short course. This is race number 2. Larry going to check it in. The order is going to be Tyler O'Brien, Talon Dede, Frank Krivitz, Justin Broughton, David St. Martin, and Larry Wright the third. Oh, yeah. See, good thing you checked it in. Jimmy Kubanek, one of the names on that transponder. That's a classic. All right, I'm going to call you drivers by name. Tyler O'Brien. Talon Dede. Francois Krivitz. Francois Krivitz, whenever you're ready. Justin Broughton. David St. Martin. And Larry Wright. Come on, Marshall. This is Heat 2, stock short course on the track right now. Frank Krivitz airing it out, sticking it in that white with the green. Watch on the straightaway. Go low, low, low. Oh, no, no, no. The spur gear decided to go, go, go. Oh, man. Since we're on the topic of spur gear, 32 pitch is okay, right? Okay, yeah, we just made that transition today. I would suggest it. Hopefully little Larry's not watching right now, because you're going to catch some flack about that. 120 in, 340 to go. Talon Dede out front, followed by O'Brien, Krivitz, Broughton, and St. Martin. Talon on 17 and a 5:08. Looking to put it second on the grid right now. TOB on a 16:07. Frank Krivitz, fast lap last time by, puts him on a 16:05. Half a second to the good of TOB. 140 and 320 to go. Back and forth every time they cross the line. Now it's Hundress, O'Brien, and Krivitz 2 and 3. Broughton up into 4. St. Martin 3:10 to go. Krivitz crossed the line, 18.5. 16 and a 5:03 pace. O'Brien on a 0.4. Oh, man, watching the sweeper. $2:15 down, 2:45 to go. Talon Dede 17.6 last time by a hot lap of the race. Paces is 17 and a 5:08. Dede rocking that classic Dede paint job. Copper, orange, and white. Down the straightaway go our leader. Last time by 17.6, gonna back it up with a 17.8. 17 and a 5.07 pace. Didi chipping away at it here. 2:20 to go. Krivitz maintains that 2 spot comfortably now. 5.5 second lead over Tyler O'Brien in the 3, who's got a little gap on Broughton. Then it's St. Martin, 2:10 on the race clock. Stock buggy race number 3, you guys are up next. I would take one volunteer marshal for stock buggy race number 3. Wow. No, you're not. 140 to go. Didi falling off that TQ pace a little bit here. 17 and a 5.11. Watch the triple landing. TOB going for the slowest roll known to mankind right there. TOB looking to put his head down here and soak up the last victory he's going to get of the weekend in the stock short course division. Four down, 1 to go. Didi, Krivitz, O'Brien, Broughton, and St. Martin. O'Brien doing his best lap last time by 18.1. Didi, new hot lap of the race, 17.5. Krivitz with an 18.3, his hot lap. Stock buggy, you guys are up next. I'll take a volunteer marshal for stock buggy 2, please, and thank you. At least one. That would help me out generously, and it would help us all out. 30 seconds to go. Didi chipping away at it here. A couple fast laps. 17 and a 5.09. Gonna need a couple burners. And that ain't it. $17.7 last time by for our leader. Keep going, keep going. Everybody's still going. Keep going, keep going. Tyler O'Brien done. Talon Didi is done. Frank Krivitz done. Waiting on Broughton and St. Martin. Waiting on Broughton and St. Martin. There's Broughton. One more to finish. St. Martin bringing it in for a little pit stop real quick right there. I didn't call your name. Here comes St. Martin. Orange with the blue across the stripe, and that's it. Shut him down. Marshall's on the blowers. Talon Didi going to take that one. Good enough for second on the grid right now. 17 and a 5.08. Krivitz, 16 and a 5.02. 07 for O'Brien. 15 for Broughton. 14 for St. Martin. Race number 3, you guys are up. And I would take one volunteer marshal. Help me out. Help us out. Thank you. All right, our marshal's spreading out here. Looks like I got plenty of volunteers. Should be good. David St. Martin going to take that bucket. All right. Let's roll them around. Let's check them in. Larry, you keep your head on a swivel over there. All right, everybody all checked in. Stock buggy race number 3. Let's bring them to the start of the straightaway. The order in this one going to go Matt McDonough, Pat Simpkins, Jason Lee, Todd Pfeiffer, Corey Heft, Tyler Heinzman, Todd Filter, and Shane Coles. Heinzman in for a pit stop here. It's done. Frank Krivitz gave the swipe across the neck. That is not good. All right, guys. The order one more time. Donut, Simpkins, Lee, Pfeiffer, Heft, Filter, and Coles. Donut. Simpkins. Jason Lee. Todd Pfeiffer. Corey Heft. Todd Filter. And Shane Coles. Off and rolling here. Stock buggy race number 3. Triple landing. Clear. McDonough early leader. Coles Heft. Now it's Coles Simpkins. Heft Filter Lee Pfeiffer. Donut 18 and a 5:05. Coles 5:12. Simpkins 5:14. 5:16 for Heft. Filter on a 17:03. Pfeiffer and Lee rocking 15 lap runs right now. 1 down, 4 to go. Little quick in and out there for Donut. Only had a half a second to work with here. Cole 17.6 across the line. McDonough 17.2. 1 second to split up front. 3:40 to go. Watch triple exit. Simpkins throws down a 16.9 from P3. Puts him within a couple hundredths of Coles now in the 2 spot. Top 4 guys covered by 1.6. Long lap from Coles, going to drop him from the 2 down to the 4. So now it's Donut, Simpkins, Heft, Coles, Filter. Now top 5 guys covered by 2.7. Separation to Lee Pfeiffer, 3:20 to go. Pfeiffer up on the tubing there. Larry ready to roll. Long lap from McDonough, going to put Simpkins to the point. McDonough going to take it right back here. 1/10 to split. Both these guys on 18 and 5:13. Coles back up in the 3 spot, 17 and a flat. Filter 01, Heft 01. Lee up to a 16 lap run. 2:50 to go. Donut, your leader, white, orange, and blue, working that driver's stand jump. Simpkins in the 2 spot in that factory white. Coles in the white with the orange. 2:40 to go. I'll watch coming on the straightaway. Pfeiffer going to get it wrong there. Halfway down, halfway to go. Simpkins going for a tumble. Top 5 guys covered by 2.9 right now. McDonough, Simpkins, Coles, Heft, Filter. Right now, Heft and Filter both on 17 and a 5 flat. Scratch that. Simpkins, Heft, Filter all on 17 and a 5 flat. Donut on his lid for a little bit right there. 2.9 was the split. It's down to 1.3 now. Cole's starting to close in. Simpkins within 1/10. Heft another half a second, and Filter going to click a long lap the previous. 1:50 to go. Simpkins getting tickled by the fingers. 2 laps in a row here. Going to lose that number 1 spot. Fall down to the 3. McDonough back to the front. Top 3 covered by 1.7. Coles down to the 4. Filter, Lee, Pfeiffer. $3:40 now, 1:20 to go. McDonough 18 and a 5:16. Looking to set the pace here in heat number 1, stock buggy race number 3. Heft within 6/10 in the 2 spot now. Simpkins up to the 3, Filter 4, Coles, Lee, Pfeiffer, 4 down, 1 to go. Long lap for Donut, going to put Corey Heft to the front. Heft in that yellow wheels, working a carousel section right now. 17 and a 5 flat, McDonough on a 01, Simpkins 04, Filter 07. Half 17.7 across the line. Donut working down the line here. 17.0, it's 8/10 to split up front now. Half to cross the stripe, 17.6. McDonough working a kid's table right now. 7/10 off a heft with 15 seconds to go across the line. 17-0, it's down to 1/10 up front now. Keep going, keep going. Keep going, keep going. Pat Simpkins, you are done. Corey Heft is done. Jason Lee done. There's Matt McDonough and Todd Filter waiting on Coles and Pfeiffer. Done. And done. Marshals, grab them blowers. Matt McDonough going to take that one 18 and a 5-17. 17:02 for Heft, his best run. Filter on 17:06. 07 for Simpkins, his best run. 08 for Coles. 16 lap run for Lee. 16 for Pfeiffer. Run it across, Tyler. Go across the line for me. That is not good to go. I mean, it didn't sound like it was, just sound like it was slipping though. Like, not like the diff was making a noise. Oh, gotcha. All right, let's roll him around. Let's check him in. Caution in the sweeper. I have a big, beautiful, bearded man in the sweeper. I'm talking about Larry. Sorry, Todd. Oh, watch it, Simpkins. You got magnets in them ankles? 2 ankles in one day. All right, everybody all checked in here. This is race number 4. The order is going to go like this. Chris Nelson, Cameron Liss, Jack Nelson, Lucas Lenhart, Justin Stefik, Colin Krivitz, Leonard Dake, and the return of Michael Meister. All right, it should be good. All right, marshals, look alive, drivers. Listen for your name. Chris Nelson, Cameron Liss, Jack Nelson, Lucas Lenhart, Justin Stefik, Colin Krivitz, Leonard Dake, and Michael Meister. Oh man, watch it sweeper exit. Dake gonna park it a little bit early here. Plenty of time to get it back. Aaron out on the triple. These drivers settling in here. Race number 4 on the track right now. Novice, you guys are up next. So Novice, start lining them up. Start getting in the zone. Cameron Liss, your early leader, 18-lap run. Stefik, Nelson, Krivitz, Meister, top 5. And it's Dake, Lenhart, Nelson. Jack Nelson, that is. 1 down, 4 to go. Cameron, 18 and a 5-13. Pretty in pink, working through that short chute. In front of the driver, Santa is our leader. Watching the straightaway go low. Low, low, low in the straight. Still there. Clear now. Cameron in that all pink. Aaron out in the triple. Sticks to landing. Nelson checking up there. 18 and a 5-14 pace. Cameron on a TQ run right now with 3:30 left to go. Justin in the 2 spot. 17:01 for him, 07 for Chris, 08 for Dake, 17 and a 5-10 for Colin Krivitz, and a 5-12 for Meister. So right now, top 6 guys covered by 4.2. Little separation to Lenhart, then Nelson, 3:15 to go, low on the straight, low and slow on the straight, low and slow. Still there, low, low, low. Clear now. Watching the fingers go wide. Widen the fingers. Oh, man, a little wider. Clear. Liss out front, all pink. Airs it out in the triple. Right over the top. Working on the back of Chris Nelson here. Those two separated by 1.7. Nelson clicking a 16.9 last time by. Dake with a 16.9. Nelson in that baby blue, yellow trim. Cameron Liss in the all pink. These guys reverse order how you see them down the sweeper right now. Watching the triple, watching the triple. Clear. Watch a triple exit. Oh, man. Work together, work together. Nelson, a little kiss off the pipe there. Gets stuck in the carousel. Liss around the outside. Leader across the stripe. 17-2, 18 and a 5-13 pace. Cameron looking to put it top of the board here. Dake makes his way back up to the 2 spot. 4.1 the split. Then it's Nelson, Stefik, Meister, Krivitz, Lenhart, and Jack. 1:45 to go. Cameron doing that double single, playing it smooth right there. 18 and a 5-15 pace. TQ is an 18 and a 5-17. Cameron got about 2 seconds to play with here. 1:25 left to play with him. 17-4 across the line, 18 and a 5-15 pace. Watch him straightaway go low, clear. 1:10 to go. Dake chipping away at it here. 17-3 for Cameron and Leonard last time by. Justin up into the 3 spot. Meister, Chris, that is the top 5. Cameron all alone on that 18 lap run. Dake on a 17 and a flat. 09 for Stefik. 17-5-12 for Meister. 5-13 for Nelson. Chris Nelson throwing down 16-8 last time by a hot lap of the race. Puts him within 2.3 of Justin Stefik. Chris currently residing in that number 4 position with 25 seconds to go. Oh man, Cameron on the wrong side of the pipe. Watching the fingers. Clear, clear, clear. Keep going till I call your name. Keep going. Keep going. Cameron Liss, you are done. Caught at the line. Watching the straightaway. Oh, man. Watching the straightaway. Go low, 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 low. Low, low, low. Still there. Clear. Watch a triple landing. Leonard Dake done. Chris Nelson done. Lucas Lenhart and Colin Krivitz are done. Cameron is done. Waiting on Meister and Jack. Here come Meister. I think it's broke. And that's it. Bring him in, shut him down. Cameron Liss gonna take that one. 17 and a 5 flat. 0.0. Dake 0.4. Nelson 17.09. 5.11 for Stefik. Meister 5.21. And it's Krivitz, Nelson, and Lenhart. All right, 1 lap of warm-up, 1 lap of warm-up. Watching the sweeper. Watching the sweeper. I would prefer not to, but maybe like 5 minutes. All right, got to check a couple transponders here. Everybody stop on the start of the straightaway. Everybody stop. All right, I need Jeff DeWitt to go across the line for me. Perfect. Miles Chatfield, go across the line, just take it down to the checkers and then bring it on back. Keep going, and right there, boom. All right, and you can bring it on back. Then I'll take Joe Warden down across the checkered line and back. All right. And then I need A.J. Billman go across the line for me. Perfect. All right, drivers, so here's going to be the order. You're going to go out when I call your name. It's going to go Zach Miller, Maxton Dibb, Kevin Schrader, Miles Chatfield, Jeff DeWitt, Mason Wenk, Joe Warden, and A.J. Billman. Not yet, not yet. I was just calling out the order, but I appreciate the enthusiasm. So bring it on back there, Zach, and you stay right in the front. Right in front of this orange car. Easy, 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 easy. All right. Drivers, go when I call your name. Zach Miller. Maxton Dibb. Kevin Schrader. Miles Chatfield. Jeff DeWitt. Mason Wenk. Joe Warden. And A.J. Billman. All right, nice little full heat of novice tonight. These are the future champions of RC. Right, Jeff? Watching a triple. Lap number one going to go to Jeff DeWitt. Maxton Dibb, Kevin Schrader. 1 minute and 4 long minutes to go. Oh yeah, everybody grouping up here, coming over to kids' table. Oh, denied. Watching it in the straight, clear. Oh man, DeWitt, you were puckering a little bit there. 1:30 and 3:30 to go, 21.5 up next. Jeff DeWitt, your leader. Kevin Schrader in the 2. 14 lap runs for the both of them. Zach Miller in that 3 spot. Miller on a 13 lap run. Dibb up in the 4, followed by Billman, Warden, Chatfield, and Wenk. Lucas, you're like, eh. Two down, 3 to go. Jeff DeWitt working through that double and the single right now. Buggy with the pink wheels, that is your leader. DeWitt up to a 15 lap run now. Grab him, yep. Oh man, nice. Watch it, Cameron. Get out of the way, man. I think he did that on purpose. Halfway down, halfway to go. DeWitt on the point. Schrader maintained that 2 spot. Maxton Dibb in the all-orange, he's in the 3. Zach Miller in the 4, Warden rounding out the top 5. Then it's Billman, Chatfield, and Wenk. Kevin Waller, I don't know what the action cam angle is. I'm not hip to that. That's a you and Dad top secret thing that I don't know. Three, 10 down, 150 to go. Watching a straightaway. Oh, that's broke. Watching a straightaway, go low. Let him grab you. That is broke. 3:30 in, 1:30 to go. DeWitt showing the way. Maxton up to the 2 now. Him and Schrader separated by about 7 seconds. Zach Miller in the 4. Billman in the 5. 1:15 to go. It'll sort itself out. Where you going, Chatfield? Four, 10 down, 50 seconds to go. 21-5, Spec Buggy, you are up next. DeWitt on the point right now. Buggy in a sea of short course trucks. 14-lap run working for DeWitt. Maxton on a 13:02, 13:5, 11 for Schrader. 20 seconds to go here. Keep going until I call your name, drivers. Keep going until I call your name. Maxton Dibb, you are done. Maxton Dibb, you're done. Zach Miller is done. Kevin Schrader done. AJ Billman done. Miles Chatfield done. Just waiting on Joe Warden. Here's Joe Warden here in that all green. Warden working his way over to kids' table. One more to finish. Come on, Joe. Down the line. And that's it. Bring them in, shut them down. Marshall's on the blowers. Jeff DeWitt going to take that one. Followed by Maxton Dibb, Kevin Schrader. Then it's Billman, Miller, Warden, Chatfield, and Wink. Hey, Lucas Lenhart, you want to grab that blower too while you're over there? Thank you. Cameron Liss was marshaling that corner, Lucas, but I appreciate you grabbing the blower. What the heck, man? All right, novices out to the race surface. Got to get a marshaling spot. Novices, don't go back to your pit. Joe, you could take that spot right there. Yeah, and you watch triple entrance. Mr. Chatfield, you want to take right over here. You got the triple. Good, good. Good over there. Jeff DeWitt, I will take you over there. That would be swell. I will take you on the driver's stand jump quadrant. All right, let's roll them around. Let's check them in. Check it in for me, Raina. Go across the line for me. Just do one more. Okay. And then I need Lincoln to check in as well. And then the straightaway is closed. Straightaway is closed. The order in this one, it's going to go Raina Chadara, Kevin Ross, Les Farjon, Lee Tien Ying, Lincoln Dake, Henry St. Martin, Jason Mertez, Ella Everetts, and Carter Rail. All right, we got cars. We got marshals. We got a rookie announcer. I'm going to call you guys and girl by name. Raina. Kevin Ross. Les Farjon. Lee Tien Ying. Lincoln Dake. Henry St. Martin. Jason Mertez. Ella Everetts. And Carter Rail. This is race number 6 on the track right now. It's 21.5 spec buggy. I got a couple smaller races coming up here. A little small mod buggy heat coming up. Then we got 4-wheel drive 17.5 wheeler. And we'll take about a 5-minute break between round number 1 and round number 2. Only about 5 minutes, maybe 7. But I will need some volunteer marshals for the final race. At least 2 of them. Carter Rail, your early leader, 110 in, 350 to go. Watching a straightaway go low. Clear now. Carter on a 16.511. Reyna on a 16 and a 514. Going to click a little bit of a longer lap here. Reyna gonna miss some laps here. That might have dislodged the transponder, that little. $155 and $305 to go. Watch it down the kids' table. Carter out front, followed by Ying, St. Martin. Then it's Ross and Farjone. $220 and $240 to go. Carter out front, 16 and a 513. Down to a 15 and a 5 flat now. A little bit longer lap last time by for Carter. Ying within a couple hundredths. Ross about 4.6 off our leaders. Then it's St. Martin, Reyna, Farjone, Dake, Everett, and Mertez, 2:15 to go. Work together, work together. Reyna a little hit off the pipe there in the driver's stand jump. Rights the ship, 2:05 to go. Carter doing his best lap last time by as well as St. Martin. Carter, your leader, red with the white, working through the short chute right now. Lee Tien Ying in that 2 spot. St. Martin doing his best lap from P3. Then it's Ross, Reyna, top 5. $330 and $130 to go. Work together over the kids' table here. Carter starting to separate now from Lee Tien. Carter got about a 6.1 second lead on Ying, who's only got 7 1/1000ths on St. Martin. Four down. Oh man, Al, a little 50-50 grind there. 420 in, 40 to go. Watch on the straight, watch on the straight. Go low, low, low. Clear now. Rail, St. Martin now up to the 2. Then it's Ying, Ross, Farjone, top 5. Followed by Reyna, Ella, Jason, and Lincoln. Watch on the right side, go low. Oh man, through the legs of Maxton Dibb. That was awesome. Yep. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Reyna, you are done. Reyna done. Lee Tien is done. Kevin Ross done. Henry St. Martin is done. There's Les Farjone waiting on rail. Mertez, Everett, and Dake. There's Lincoln. There's Mertez. 2 more to finish. Oh, man. Done and done. Marshall's grab them blowers. Drivers bringing in. Carter Rail going to take that one. 16 and a 5:13. Lee TM with a 15:03:05 for Henry St. Martin. Kevin Ross 15:5:11. 5:17 for Farjone. Reina Chadera with a 14 and a 5:03. She's going to have her dad check that transponder. And then it's Mertez, Everett, and Dake. Well, you tumbled pretty hard, and then it stopped scoring. So. All right, drivers from the last race. Ella, why don't you take a break and help me on the next one? A little bit of mod buggy peppered in with 1 13.5 wheeler. Let's roll them around. Let's check them in. Brian. Watching the sweeper. Keep it low. All right, everybody checked in. You want to know the order? It's Tyler Heinzelman is going to lead us out, followed by Cameron Liss, Brian Yeager, Brad Shear, and Cole Tollard. All right, no pressure. I'm going to call you by name. Heinzelman. Liss. Yeager. Bradley Shear. And Cole Tollard. Oh, I thought that was for Cole Tollard. I thought we had a big Cole Tollard fan in the building. Gotcha. Watching it straight away. Oh, no, still there, still there. Five cars out there. So right now it is Cole Tollard out front in a 19-lap run. Shear in that 2 spot, followed closely by Liss. Then it's Heinzelman Yeager. 1 down, 4 to go. Heinzelman 17.7 last time by, his best lap of the race. Yeager and Shear they got magnets in those things. 1:30 and 3:30 to go. Tollard, 19-lap run. Cameron up in that 2 spot on a 16-lap run. Brad Shear on a 15 and a 5:02. Heinzelman 15 and a 5:06. Yeager 15 and a 5:14. Watching a straight, clear. Cole doubling that jump in front of the driver's stand. That's your leader working down the straightaway. White, pink, and yellow. Tollard in that Schumacher ride. 15.6 that time by. 19 and a 5:04 pace. 2:20 and 2:40 to go. Shear up in the 2 spot. Then it's Liss. Heinzelman and Yeager halfway down, halfway to go. Big whip there from CFT. Little off the pipe in front of the driver's stand. .250 and 2:10 to go. Watching a straight, clear. Watch a triple exit. Leader coming up on Heinzelman if and when. Well, leader coming up on Heinzelman. 3:10 in, 150 to go. Another 15.6 last time by for Tollard. Going to back it up with a 15.4. Tollard doing hot lap at a race last time by 19 and a 5:03 is his pace, working his best run on the layout. Shear up to 17.09, List 17 and a 5:15. 16 and a 5:05 for Heinzelman, 16 and a 5:13 for Brian Yeager. 120 to go. Leader on List. Excellent. Tollard working at center section right now to the driver's stand jump. Got a generous margin here working on Bradley Shear in a 2. Who's got 1.1 on Cameron List in a 3. Little separation of Heinzelman Yeager. Shear 15.9 last time by. His hot lap, 45 seconds to go. Four, 30 down, 30 to go. Tollard, 19 and a 5:03. Little wide in a triple landing there, no marshal needed. Through the driver's stand jump, looking sporty. Down the line here come Tollard, 16.1 that time by. Oh, that sounds broken. And it ejected something into the sweeper. Watching the sweeper. Clear, clear, clear. Everybody keep going, keep going, keep going. Keep going, keep going. List done, Shear done, Yeager done. One more to finish. It's Cole effing Tollard. Oh. And that's it. Bring him in, shut him down. Marshall's on the blowers. I'll take Ella Everett out to Marshall plus a volunteer. Cole Tollard going to take that one. 19 and a 5:07.4. Doing his best run on the layup by 0.2 of a second. Shear with a 17. List 17. Yeager 16. Heinzelman having a little bit of a rough go of round number 1. Cameron Liss, why don't you slide over to the triple landing over here for me? All right, we got some marshals, kinda. Let's go ahead, let's roll them around, let's check them in. Who am I missing up there besides Carter Rail? I got 8 people on the sheet. Les Farjon's coming. Cole Tollard's gonna occupy both of those spots over there. Sorry, Cole. No, we're gonna take a 7-minute break. 5 to 7 minutes. So after this, we'll take a very short break. 4 minutes, Cole says. Very short break. And then run it across the line for me, Farjon. Check it in for me. Caution coming on the straightaway. Oh, all right. Check it in for me, Les. Sweet. All right, we're all checked in here. The order, it's going to go Pat Simpkins, Reese Edelmeyer, Les Farjon, Jeff DeWitt, David St. Martin, Jason Lee, and Todd Pfeiffer. All right, drivers, I'm going to call you by name. Pat Simpkins, Reese Edelmeyer, Les Farjon, Jeff DeWitt, David St. Martin, Jason Lee, and Todd Pfeiffer. Final race of the round, working right here. We'll take a 7-minute break, much to the dismay of Cole Tollard. It will be 7 minutes. And then we'll go into round number 2. Nice. One more, Cameron. Nice. 4-wheel drive, 17.5 buggy, working a couple opening laps here. Showing Edelmeyer out front, Pfeiffer, Lee. Edelmeyer going to click a long one here. Pfeiffer to the front. Edelmeyer down to the 2, Lee in the 3, Simpkins, Farjone, DeWitt, St. Martin, 110 and 350 to go. Edelmeyer on the wrong side of the pipe. Toller doing a little dance over there. Pfeiffer, your leader in that off green, working a driver's stand jump. These guys all grouping up. Oh man, Lee always getting the short end of the deal. So Pfeiffer, your leader, working in front of the driver's stand, 17.03. Simpkins in that 2 spot, about 3.1 off. Then it's a little separation to Edelmeyer. Lee up in the 4, Farjone 5, DeWitt and St. Martin. 3:10 to go. Eugene C. online, as well as Dooney Nowak. Dooney Nowak says, hi, Cole. Everybody loves Cole. Pfeiffer, 17.3 last time by. His best lap puts him on a 17 and a 5:02 pace now. Edelmeyer doing 17.1, puts him within 3.7. Another 3.5 to Simpkins and another 1/10 to Jason Lee with halfway down, halfway to go. Lee getting by Simpkins that time by. Edelmeyer hard contact with the pole. Watching triple landing. Clear. 2:15 to go. Jason Lee 17.2 last time by, puts him in a 2 spot, so it's Pfeiffer and Lee. 1 and 2 right now, separation 6.1. And it's Edelmeyer, Simpkins, Farjone, DeWitt, and St. Martin. Pfeiffer, 18 lap run, Lee on a 17. Edelmeyer, 16 and a flat, 03 for Simpkins. 15.06 for Farjone, 15.512 for DeWitt, and a 14 lap run working for DSM David St. Martin, 1:45 to go. Pfeiffer, 17.1, another fast lap there. Edelmeyer throwing down 17.1. Simpkins got hot lap of the race, though, 16.888. Pfeiffer in that off green through the triple. Going double and single. Jason Lee throwing down a 16.9 last time by. Got a little work to do, catch up to Pfeiffer. Lee, a little kiss off the bumper of Farjone there, ends up on his lid. Second place car working on Farjone. Awesome, thank you. 4:10 down, 50 to go. Edelmeyer might move up to that 2 spot now. Lee gonna hang on to margin 6/10 between him and Edelmeyer. Simpkins another 9/10 off. Then it's Farjone, DeWitt, St. Martin. Fifteen seconds to go. Pfeiffer in control. Working through the center right now. 18 and a 5:17 pace. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Simpkins done. Les Farjon is done. Hadelmeyer done. David St. Martin is done. Waiting on Lee, DeWitt, and Pfeiffer. Still racing. One more, still racing. Pfeiffer going to click that 18 lapper here. Welcome himself to the 18 lap club. And that's it. Bring him in, shut him down. Pfeiffer going to take that one. 18 and a 5, 17. Simpkins 17.08, 0.6. Lee 0.9. Hadelmeyer 17.5, 11. 15 lap run for Farjon and DeWitt. St. Martin with a 14 that time by. Oh, is it going to hang on, Cole? Is it going to? Ah. All right, we're going to take a 7-minute break, and then we'll go into round number 2. I'm going to throw a timer on the screen. I'm going to print some new heat sheets, but it's going to be the same race order. You're just going to go up how you finished. All right, new heat sheets coming out of the printer here momentarily. I'm putting the timer on the screen. Same race order. Just going to be go up where you finished in the previous race, determine where you're going to line up. All right, our timer is live. Race number 1 in about 3 minutes, guys. Race number 1. Oh my goodness. It's back, baby. Same race order, guys. Race number 1 going to be up in less than 3 minutes. Stock short course, Chris Nelson, Meister, Adam Chidara, Jack Nelson, Liam Schrader, Jason Mertez. You guys are up in race number 1 in about 2 minutes and 45 seconds. I'm going to need my four-wheel drive 17.5 buggy guys out to Marshall race number 1. Except for Carter Rail. You take a break on race number 1. And then you just help me another time. Zach, you did pretty good in your first race. All right, bring them in, bring them in. Race number 1. Start making your way to the driver's stand. Chris Nelson, Michael Meister, Adam Chidara, Jack Nelson, Liam Schrader, and Jason Mertez. You guys are up. I will take out to Marshall Todd Pfeiffer, Pat Simpkins, Jason Lee, Reese Ademeyer, Les Farjone, Jeff DeWitt, and David St. Martin. All right, four-wheel drive, 75 buggy guys out to Marshall, Todd Pfeiffer, Pat Simpkins, Jason Lee, Reese Ademeyer, Les Farjone, Jeff DeWitt, David St. Martin. You guys can go ahead and blow that track off. Don't hassle Simpkins, Pfeiffer. He's got a bad ankle. Simpkins already took 2 buggies to the ankle today. Hold the cars, guys. Hold the cars. Oh man, that's great. I got that on zoomed in camera and everything. Yeah, I just got that right there. What a clip. Clip that, chat. All right, let's roll them around. Let's check them in. And who am I missing out here? I'm just missing a one, David St. Martin. You could take that triple takeoff right there, David, and then Pat Simpkins, you want to slide over to the driver's stand jump one? Yeah, right there. Just waiting on a check-in from Meister. He's got his pit guy working hard. Pit guy, total disregard for the race surface in round number 2. All pleasantries out the window in round 2. All right, everybody all checked in here in the order in this one. It's going to go Chris Nelson, Michael Meister, Adam Chidara, Jack Nelson, Liam Schrader, and Jason Mertes. All right, guys. I'm going to call you by name. Chris Nelson, Michael Meister, Adam Chidara, Jack Nelson, Liam Schrader, and Jason Mertes. Here we go, round number 2. Nice little quick race program tonight, and we're going to hustle it about. There'll be a minusculely longer break between round 2 and the mains. Plenty of time for me to set the mains up, and maybe if you wanted to go get a little din-din, you'd have some time then. But if you're bringing Piper along, he's a slow walker, so you might not have enough time. Piper has a bad ankle. Don't bring Pat Simpkins either. He's got bad ankle too, so. Jason's the slow walker. .110 and 350 to go. Chris Nelson, your early leader. Baby Blue down the line. Meister in that 2 spot. Meister working down the line. Top 2 guys, both on 17 lap runs right now. 1.3 the split. Chidar in that 3 spot. 16 and a 5.08 for him. 15 for Jack. 14 for Liam. 13 for Mertes. Leader on Mertes. Mertes gives him plenty of room there. Good driving. 3:20 to go. Oh, watch it coming out of the fingers. Mertes up on 2 wheels. Nelson, 17 and a 5.01. Looking to reset that TQ by about 4 seconds right now. Meister, 17 and a 5.09. Chidara, 16 lap run. Nelson going 19.4 last time by his best lap. Puts him on a 15. Schrader on a 14.12 for Mertes with 2:45 to go. Oh, Nelson getting a little crossed up in the sweeper, faking out Adam Chidar right there. David St. Martin ran to marshal that car so fast he's losing remnants on the track here. Things are flying out of his pockets. He ran out there so quick. Take notes, Cameron. Ayo. Ladies. Watching the sweeper. St. Martin also rocking the classic foot wedge Marshall move right there. Quicker than bending down. 3:20 in, 1:40 to go. Nelson out front, 17 and a 5.06. Meister 09, 2.2 the split now. Current TQ, Chris Nelson, 17 and a 5.05. So we are close. Meister a little shimmy off the pipe there. 1.9 to gap now. Here comes Meister down the line. A little bit longer of a lap. Going to stretch that gap out to 3 seconds. Chris Nelson and Michael Meister out front. 17 lap paces. Meister looking to put it third on the grid right now with 1:05 to go. Chidar in that 3 spot, followed by Jack, Liam, and Jason. Adrian Stillwell online. Stillwell says that new overlay looks good. It does look pretty good. Shout out to my top secret new overlay guy. I did name drop him once, but apparently I'm not supposed to. He is a Trackside Trade Secret overlay coder. 30 down, 30 to go. Nelson and Meister 1 and 2, 2.8 to split. Chidara hanging on to that 3 spot. Jack, Liam, and Jason. Jack doing another fast lap last time on 19.2. Keep going, keep going. Time has expired, but keep going till I call your name. Chris Nelson, you are done. Jack Nelson done. Adam Chidar done. There's Michael Meister. He's done. Mertez is done. Waiting on one more. Schrader down the line. And that's it. Marshall's on your blowers. Chris Nelson going to take that one. Not going to best his TQ. We're going to win that heat. 17 and a 5.07. Meister moving up a couple spots on the grid there. 17.5.11 for him. 15 for Adam. 14 for Jack. 13 for Liam. And 12 for Jason Mertez. Mertez, you want to do the same thing as last round? A little double duty over there? Or is that overwhelming? Oh, he is overwhelmed. Me too, buddy. Me too. Liam got there. That's perfect. I like when everybody just goes back right to the same spot they were in round 1, and it just works out swell. Did you switch it to 32 pitch? Rookie. Roll him out. I was waiting for Larry. Oh, man. Over the top. Over the top. Here come Broughton. Over the top. Didi over the top. Larry getting Sylvester Stallone out there. Over the top. All right, everybody all checked in, straight away closed. The order in this one, it's Talon Didi, Frank Krivitz, Tyler O'Brien, Justin Broughton, David St. Martin, and Larry Wright 3. All right, guys. I'm going to call you by name. Talon Didi, Frank Krivitz, Tyler O'Brien, Justin Broughton, David St. Martin, and Larry Wright 3. This is race number 2. It's the second heat of stock short course here tonight. Nice little easy run at Trackside here this evening, 8 heats. And we're going to hustle along through them. Talon out front early on here, followed by Frank Justin. O'Brien, St. Martin, and Wright. Watching the sweeper go low, 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 low. Clear. 110 in, 350 to go. Talon, your leader, working through the sweeper right now. 17.5 across the line. 8 18-lap run. Talon looking to put a top of the board here. 120 in, 340 on the race clock. Krivitz within 4 seconds. O'Brien another 2. And it's Broughton, 2 more tenths. St. Martin and Wright. Leader is that copper, orange, and white. It's Talon Didi. Double and single. Tidy line working on a triple exit there. Didi's short course turns more than my 4-wheel buggy does. I gotta hire this guy. Just not to drill the holes in my bulkhead. Oh, you were there. You were there, Jack. .250 to go. Didi falling off that 18-lap pace a little bit here. Still on a 17 and a 5 flat. Still on a TQ run. Leader working a driver stand jump. Tyler O'Brien throws down 18.2 last time by. Puts him to the 2 spot. But 1.9 to the good of Frank Krivitz. Broughton, St. Martin, and Wright. Halfway down, halfway to go. Kevin Waller says I need Talon Didi to make me split towers for my 4-wheel. Maybe we will try that. Chassis fragile. We might as well make the towers fragile as well. We know I am so delicate out there on the racetrack. Definitely didn't blow out and break out of the last race we had. All right, everybody grouping up in the triple right now. Broughton, the only one all alone on the racetrack. 310 down, 150 to go. Talon back on that 18-lap pace. O'Brien maintains the 2. Krivitz within 7/100ths of O'Brien now. Broughton not far off. Little separation to St. Martin Wright. Larry rocking that slash right now. Trying to set the tone, little Trackside Spec Enduro tomorrow. Hot lap for Larry, 21.4. So tomorrow with brand new tires on there, I'm estimating it's going to be a hot lap of like 23.0. It's going to be interesting. Oh. Krivitz coming in incredibly hot there, giving O'Brien the business. Krivitz a little grin on the driver's stand. O'Brien all business. There's a little half a crack of smile. I saw that. Fourth. 4:30 down, 30 to go. Didi out front, O'Brien in that 2 spot. O'Brien in that all blue, working through the short chute right now. O'Brien currently in that 2 spot, a position he will reside in all weekend here at Trackside. Number 1 spot in the Slash Enduro tomorrow, all locked up. Talon Didi, you are done. Tyler O'Brien is done. Frank Krivitz is done. There's Justin Broughton waiting on 2 more. They're duking it out in front of the driver's stand right now. St. Martin and Wright. And that's it. Bring them in, shut them down. Marshall's grab those blowers. Talon Didi going to take that one. He's going to put it top of the board. 17 and a 5:01.
I'm telling you, it's the split towers.
You have a split tower on that too?
Yeah.
You nerd. You nerd. Tyler O'Brien, 16 and a 5:02.08 for Broughton. 16.511 for Krivitz. 15 for St. Martin. 14 for LW3. Oh my God, you read my mind. I literally just turned and looked. I was like, I wonder if Carter's here still or if he's getting some food. And there you are, already out on the track. What was that?
Offroad is starting in front of me, but Lil doesn't know there's a corner we got to turn in. It might be restarting the race.
Maybe. He beat you down into them fingers. That was awesome. Let's roll him around. Let's check him in. No, I didn't see. I was watching your expression. You didn't make a face. Oh, I didn't see that. I'm surprised you're not sporting that ring.
I didn't want to make you jealous.
Yeah. Is Gregory crying in the booth? No, you can keep it off. That's okay. Everybody's checked in. Larry Wright's grabbing stuff. Oh, man, that makes me nervous. I'm going to lay that down. Sometimes I be flailing up here. You never know. I might knock that thing on the straightaway. The order in this one is going to go Matt McDonough, Corey Heft, Todd Filter, Pat Simpkins, Shane Coles, Jason Lee, Todd Pfeiffer, and Tyler Heinzelman. All right. Drivers, I'm going to call you by name. Donut. Corey Heft. Todd Filter. Pat Simpkins. Shane Coles. Jason Lee. Todd Pfeiffer. And Tyler Heinzelman. All right, nice and easy out there. This is race number 3. It's Stock Buggy Heat 1 of 2. Your top qualifier in this division after round 1 so far is Matthew McDonough, 18 and a 5.17. After lap number 1, Donut showing 18 and a 5.15. Backs it down to 18 and a 5.14 last time by. Donut working through that short chute. White, orange, and blue. Coles in that 2 spot. Coles rocking just the white and the orange. Filter in the 3 in that all red. Followed by Lee, Heft, Simpkins, Heinzelman, and Pfeiffer. $1:15 and 3:45 to go. McDonough last time by 16.9. Hot lap of the race puts him on an 18 and a 5.09 pace. Coles within 0.8, though, top 2. Filter in that 3 spot, about 1.8 off the lead battle. Another 9/10 to Heft, 6 more tenths to Lee. Then it's a minuscule separation to Simpkins, Heinzelman, and Pfeiffer. Lee gonna tap out triple entrance there. Gonna fall from the 5, down a couple spots on the order. Watch it going to the triple, watch it going to the triple. Still there, still there. Car coming up to speed. Good patience there from Coles. Everything clear now, 3:10 to go. Another 16.9 last time by for McDonough. Working that driver stand jump, white, orange, little bit of blue trim in there. 2 down, 3 to go. $16.7 last time by for McDonough. Filter up to the 2 spot now. Filter about 3.8 off of McDonough right now. Coles another 2.7. Donut 18.511. Filter 17.02. 09 for Coles. Heft on a 17 and a 5.14. 5.16 for Simpkins and Lee. 16 lap run working for Heinzelman and Pfeiffer. Those two both on 16 and a 5.17. 2:15 to go. Leader working in that driver stand jump, working on the back of Simpkins. Watch coming out of carousel. Mad wheelie there from Pfeiffer. Heinzelman gets it wrong. Simpkins nowhere to go. Work together, work together. Leader working through the sweeper. Good drive in there. You guys do it every week. Do it now. Thank you. 3 down, 2 to go. Heft doing his best lap last time by, 17.2. Donut across the line with a 17.0, 18.511. 140 to go. Go wide going to the triple. Slow going to the triple now. Clear. Filter hanging on to that 2 spot. 4.3 to the good of Heft in the 3. And it's Cole Simpkins, top 5 with 1:25 to go. $16.6 for Matthew McDonough now. Cole's with a 17.1. 17.3 for Lee. Hot laps working for all those guys. 4 down, 1 to go. Long lap for Filter, going to drop him from the 2 to the 4. We're grouping up, going in front of the driver's stand. Work together, keep it clean. Cole's doing 17.1, a hot lap of his own. Donut in a league of his own, though. 40 seconds to go. Watching the fingers, clear. Half to 17.2, another hot lap there. Watch triple landing, clear. $20 seconds to go. McDonough working in the triple right now. Double in the single, working behind Filter. Filter gives him just enough room, tucks in and follows him. Race clock about to expire. Keep going till I call your name. Woo-hoo-hoo. Keep going, keep going. Corey Heft, you are done. Racing in front of you. Matt McDonough is done. Todd Filter is done. Shane Coles is done. Pfeiffer done. Rest of you should be done when you cross the line here. Done, done. One more to finish. It's Tyler Heinzelman. And that's it. Shut them down. Marshals, grab those blowers. Matt McDonough going to take that one. 18 and a 5:10. New TQ. McDonough doing his best run on the layout by 7 seconds right there. Half 17 and a 5:05. Cole 17 and a 5:05. Separation 0.1. Filter 17.507. Lee, welcome to the 17 lap club. Simpkins 17 and 5:16. Heinzelman 16. Pfeiffer with a 15. All right, stock buggy marshals, go ahead and spread yourselves amongst our finely crafted surface. All right, let's roll them around. Let's check them in. All right, one of you three got to take the bucket. Whoever's got the best knees. Donut? Okay. Everybody all checked in. Marshall over here. Everybody all checked in here. Let's bring them to the beginning of the straightaway. This is race number 4. It's stock buggy. And this is the order. It is Cameron List going to lead us out, followed by Leonard Dake, Chris Nelson, Justin Stefik, Michael Meister, Colin Krivitz, Jack Nelson, and Lucas Lenhart. All right, drivers, I'm going to call you by name. Cameron, Leonard, Chris Nelson, Justin Stefik, Michael Meister, Colin Krivitz, Jack Nelson, and Lucas Lenhart. Cameron, a little bobble on lap number 1 there. Mad wheelie down the straightaway for Cameron. Listen, the all pink. Watch a triple exit. Dake going to take lap 1, but I believe it's going to be Nelson on lap 2. And it is Chris Nelson to the front, 18.511. Current TQ, 18 and a 5:10, so Nelson, plenty of time to get there, 4:10 to do it. Baby blue with the yellow trim over to kids' table. Justin Stefik in the 2. Justin working his way on the straightaway right now. Shades of gray, a little bit of purple in there. $110 in, $350 to go. Now it's Nelson, Dake, Krivitz up to the 3, Justin down to the 4, followed by Meister. Top 4 guys covered by 1.3, Nelson, Dake, Krivitz, and Stefik. Little separation of Meister, watching the straightaway go high. Oh man, clear now. Good Marshall in there by Shane Coles. Coles didn't even flinch. I was going to say that. There was no sudden movements. It was deliberate and calculated. He knew exactly what he was doing and did not frazzle himself. That was, I've never seen someone so calm. Perfectly executed there. 1:55 and 3:05 to go. Oh man, drives right out of his hand. Come on, Lenhart. One more, Shane. Watch a triple landing, triple landing. Woo-hoo-hoo. Cole's on fire in this one. Now it's Leonard Dake to the point. Leonard on an 18 and a 5:11 right now. Leonard working into that carousel right now. Over to Kids Table. All Gray is your leader. Watching the straightaway go high. Straightaway, straightaway. Go high, clear now. Dake now on an 18 and a 5:10. Halfway down, halfway to go. Leonard creeping up into that TQ territory right now. Down the line, across the stripe, 17-1. We're 4/10 off the TQ. Watch a triple landing. Leader on Cameron Liss. Oh man, Dake turned in just a bit early. Traffic nowhere to go. Bebopping off him. Dake a little crossed on exit. Leader is that All Gray. Work together, work together. Dake gonna click a long one here. 2 minutes left from an 18 and a 5:10 down to a 17 and a 5 flat. Plenty of time left to get back on his horse here. Dake working through the fingers. Nelson up to the 2 spot yet again. Watch it coming out of the driver's stand jump. Leonard Dake avoids that perfectly. Cross the line with heavy traffic. It's a 17-5 and Leonard working clear track in front of him. Go high in the sweeper. Oh man, Simpkins almost taking one in the wrist. Cameron is done. Ejecto batterio. Jack, stop trying to do the triple. Just double single it, bro. You've jumped it onto the straightaway like 5 times. 1:15 to go. Dake out front, back on an 18-lap run. Watching the straight, right in the middle, right in the middle. You're good, you're good, you're good, and you're good. Clear now, clear now. 4:05 and 55 to go. Dake 17-0 last time by. 18 and a 5, 16 run now. Whoo! Dake going for the triple, sticks it on the shock towers there. That could be it. 40 seconds to go. Marshall chasing him around. Nelson still in that 2 spot. Might move to the 1. Stefik in the 3. Meister, Krivitz. Then it's Jack and Lucas. This one kind of devolving a little bit here towards the end. Oh man. Shane Coles will never pick that spot again. Leonard Dake, you are done. Chris Nelson is done. Jack Nelson is done. Waiting on Stefik, Meister, and Lenhart. Justin done. And then one more, the all-yellow Meister done. And that's it. Back him down, bring him in, blow the track off. This one going to go to Leonard Dake. Only guy in the green in that heat going to be Chris Nelson, moving up 1 spot on the grid to 7th overall. Dake not going to get that TQ, going to maintain that 3rd spot on the grid. Stefik going to take 3rd in that heat, followed by Meister, Nelson, Lenhart, Krivitz, and Cameron Liss. A little bit of novice coming up next here. Watch yourself. They're going to run you over. Watch on the straightaway. Slow, 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 slow.
Even though I did the 17th, just change the car.
Let me think about it. You just go take a marshalling spot. All right, let's roll them around. Let's check them in. Little bit of novice. It's novice. Oh, Larry loaning. You little loaner car action. Nice. All right, let's do one warm-up lap here, novice. One little lap of warm-up. Hello, Kyle Walters. Just one lap of warm-up. All right, one lap, then park them. Waiting on a check-in from DeWitt and Schrader. There's Schrader. Need a check-in from DeWitt. Everybody else, park them. Oh, man, Jeff. Excellent. All right, everybody's all checked in. Cameron's going to help me orient these cars over here. Jeff DeWitt going to go out first. Max and Dib going to go out second. Kevin Schrader, 3. Then it's A.J. Billman, Zach Miller, Joe Warden, Miles Chatfield, Mason Wenk. That's going to be the order. What are you doing, Joel? Stop messing around up there. It's not time for tomfoolery. It's time for Novice Race 5. All right, drivers, I'm going to call you by name. Jeff DeWitt, Maxton Dib, Kevin Schrader, A.J. Billman, Zach Miller, Joe Tomfoolery Warden, Miles Chatfield, and Mason Wenk. Here we go, little novice race number 5 off and rolling here. Jeff DeWitt across the lap, number 1, 8's an 18.4. Gonna back it up with a questionable one. Maxton Dib up to the 2, Schrader, Billman, Miller. That's top 5 after lap 1. Let him grab you, Maxton. Let him grab you. There you go. There you go, deep breath. One minute and 4 long minutes to go. It's A.J. Billman to the front now. Watch it in front of the driver's stand. Zach Miller up to the 2. Maxton Dib in the 3, followed by DeWitt, Schrader, Warden, Wenk, and Chatfield. Top 2 drivers, Billman and Miller, separated by about 1 second right now, and now it's Zach Miller to the front. 3:30 to go. Dib up to the 2, A.J. Billman down to the 3 spot now. Schrader, Warden, DeWitt, Chatfield, and Wenk. Maxton Dib going 19.5, puts him to the top of the board. Maxton on a 14 and a 5.10. Current TQ and novice is the 14 and a 5.08. Dib working another good lap here, all orange down the line. 14 and a 5.05 pace now. Maxton on a TQ run. Got to keep it clean here for another 3 minutes. Watching the sweeper. Be patient. Work together. Maxton trying to go around the outside there. All orange short course truck is your leader. Zach Miller in that 2 spot. Miller working his way over to kids' table in that factory / paint job. A.J. Billman up to the 3. Billman in that Larry Wright rent-a-ride. Body askew. Watch a triple landing. Clear now. DeWitt in the 4, followed by Schrader, Warden, Wenk, and Chatfield, 2:10 to go. 150 to go. Dib out front. TQ run, but it's dangerously close right now. That's enough right there to get him to fall off it. Leader in that all orange down the line. Gonna maintain that TQ pace with another 130 to go. Maxon navigating the traffic here. Zach Miller maintains that 2 spot, followed by Billman. These three been top 3 all race. Dib, hard contact with the outside wall. 105 to go. Maxon was on a 14 and a 505. Might fall off it just a little bit here. Should maintain the TQ. We're going to check him when he comes across the line. Him and Billman working together. Maxon to the inside makes it clean. Cross the line, TQ run still working for Dib. 50 seconds to go. Dib looking smooth out there. $19.3 last time by for Maxon. Hot lap for him the previous. All orange working in front of the driver's stand. That is your leader. That truck is looking good, and Maxon looking even better on the controls. Ten seconds to go. Oh, easy, Jack. Dib, DeWitt now, Billman, Miller, Schrader, Warden, Chatfield, and Wink. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Should get it here. Keep going. Maxon Dib, you are done. Maxon Dib done. Everybody else keep going. AJ Billman done. Kevin Schrader and Jeff DeWitt are done. Miller is done. Waiting on Warden, Chatfield, and Mason Wink. Keep going, Miles. Oh, not there. Keep going, keep going. Jack's still there, Jack. Keep going, Miles. Oh, there you go. Here come Mason Wink. One more to finish. It's that orange slash. It's Miles Chatfield, and then we're going to be all wrapped up here with novice race number 5. Marshall. That was a quick little flick there. What was that? Here come Miles down the line. And that's a race. Maxton Dib, though, that is going to be your top qualifier in the novice division tonight. Crew chief just shedded a single tear. DeWitt going to bring home the 2 spot in that heat. Going to maintain 2 on the grid. AJ Billman going to qualify 3rd overall. Miller 4, Schrader 5. Then it's Warden, Chatfield, and Wank. All right, Marshall's spreading out here. Who am I missing? I feel like I'm missing a couple. AJ Billman, I'll get you a slide over here in the triple landing, and then you guys can roll them around, check them in. The last race finished at 11:40 p.m. And then Liam, you want to slide over to that driver's stand jump corner by the TV, and then Jeff DeWitt is going to stand where you're standing, and he's going to watch both those corners. I said what I said, Jeff. All we ask for in the race program is compliance. Sometimes we get it, sometimes we don't. Oh, there's Kevin Schrader. Oh, he's going to help out a little bit too. Perfect. Where's Jason Mertez? Jason Mertez, you are up. Jason Mertez, a little bit of 21.5 spec buggy, and it's calling your name. There's Jason Mertez. He's doing a little scrambling over there. I see him hustling. This is race number 6. While we wait for Mertez, here's the order. It's going to go Carter Rail, Lee Tien Ying, Henry St. Martin, Kevin Ross, Les Farjone, Reina Chidara, hopefully you check that transponder, Jason Mertez, Ella Everett, and Lincoln Dake. I had one bowl of chili. Took me all day to eat it. Yeah, just rip it across the line just to make sure here, Mertez. I just want to be sure. Sweet. And you'll be going out number 7. All right, drivers. I'm going to call you by name. Carter Rail, Lee Tien Ying, Henry St. Martin, Kevin Ross, Les Farjone, Reina Chidara, Jason Mertez, Ella Everett, and Lincoln Dake. Oh, DeWitt taking one in the ankle too now. You and Simpkins can talk about it after this. Opening laps working here for 21.5 Spec Buggy, Carter Rail, Henry St. Martin out front early on here, followed by Farjone, Ross, and Chardera. .125 and 335 to go. Carter Rail out front, 17 and a 508. Henry on 16 and a 515. Long lap for Henry, going to move Lee Tien Ying to the 2 spot. 16 and a 518 for him. Henry on 15.04. Ross 05. Farjone 15 and a 513 as well as Reina. Watch out into the straight. Clear, clear, clear. I'll watch the triple landing. We're grouping up here. 2:45 to go. One more, AJ. Ah, Miles got your back. .240 down, 2:20 to go. Carter out front in control. 16 and a 510. Looking to reset the TQ right now. Henry looking to move up 1 spot on the grid to 2nd overall here. 15 and a 5 flat for him. Now a 16 lap run for Henry. Ying on a 15 and a 504. 510 for Chidara. 15 and a 516 for Ross. Then it's 14 and 14 Farjone and Everett's. 12 and 12 Mertez and Dank with 2 minutes to go. .330 now, 130 to go. Rail, St. Martin and Ying, top 3. Reina up to the 4. 4:10 down, 50 to go. Carter, 15 into 5:01. Henry St. Martin, 15 into 5:02 now. St. Martin creeping up here, 9/10 to split. Ying on a 15 into 5:07. 15:5:15 for Reyna. Then it's Ross, Farjones, Everett, Mertez, and Dake watching the driver's stand jump. Clear. Race clock about to expire here, and there it is. Keep going till I call your name. Oh, man, we're grouped up. We're linked. Keep going, keep going. Henry St. Martin, you are done. Lee Tien Ying done. Kevin Ross done. Les Farjone and Carter Rail are done. Waiting on Reyna, Ella, Jason, and Lincoln. There's Reyna. There's Lincoln. Oh. Here come Mertez and Everett, and that's it. Shut them down. Marshalls blow that track off. Carter Rail going to maintain the TQ. 16 into 5:15 that time by Henry. Good enough for second on the grid. It's 15 into 5 flat. Ying with a 15. Reyna 15. Ross 14. Farjone as well. Ella 14. Then it's 13 and 12, Mertez and Dake. Now, let's roll him around. Let's check him in. Almost. You just up there for moral support, Tyler? What are we doing? I don't see anybody running up with a car or anything. Jaeger's taking a liberty here. If we're going to wait for Heinzelman, I'm going to do another lap. We're all watching, Tyler and Brian. Cameron thought twice about that. He heard we're all watching, and he was like, nah, I'm good. What's the status there, Heinze? What are you waiting on, a Larry Wright car? He didn't look like he was running around with too much conviction in there. Oh, there it is. I saw his mullet fluttering in the breeze there. I knew he had a little bit of hustle in him. Nice, and he's got a transponder and everything. Tyler, you're going out first. And then it's going to be Cole Tollard, Brad Shear, Cameron Liss, and Brian Yeager. All right, guys, I'm going to call you by name. Tyler. Cole Tollard. Brad Shear. Cameron Liss. And a B. Ryan Yeager. A little bit of modified buggy action out there. I'll take maybe a one volunteer marshal at this. I would take two, but then we'll get the main set up, and then we'll crank those out. Donut's going to run one practice battery after racing, and then we're going to water the track. For once, Gregory wants an appropriate amount of sleep, believe it or not. 5 hours just ain't cutting it for me. What did you say? I'm 31. Well, yeah, but I sleep easily on 400 milligrams of caffeine. 1 minute in, 4 long minutes to go. Tollard out front, 1901. Watch him straight. Oh, man. Tollard, peripheral vision on point there. I don't know how he saw that. That was right behind the pole almost. Cole, X-ray vision, Tollard. I went to the Reedy race one time and stood next to Cole Tollard. I said, how do you see your car in that jump? He says, I don't. You just wait for it to come out. So, okay, I can't stand here. 140 in, 320 to go. Tollard 19 and a 5:05. Shear 18:06. Jaeger 08. Cameron on 16 lap run. Heinzelman figuring it out. 2 down, 3 to go. Tollard, your leader. Good looking buggy, airing it out over the triple. Spanks that rear end just a little too hard. Ends up in the pipe there. 15-7 the previous for Tollard. 2:45 to go. Jaeger makes his way up to the 2 spot, followed by Shearless and Heinzelman. We'll need maybe 1 or 2 volunteer marshals after this one, get me through the last race, and then we'll get the main set up. Then we'll probably need a little more volunteer marshals for those, but that's all right. Heinzelman 17.4 last time by, his best lap. List with a 16.9, his hot lap. Tollard working what should be a lap right here. 15.8, 19 and a 5:08 pace. Watch the triple landing, keep it tight. Man, split the diff. Nope. 1:55 to go. Jaeger going 16.5 last time by, his own hot lap there. Back it up with a 16.8. $320 down, 140 to go. Tollard 15.6 last time by. 19 and 5:07 Jaeger. 18 lap run. Shear 17. 16 for List. 15 for Heinzelman. Whoa. Cameron List jumping that thing into the next zip code. $15.5 last time by for Cole Tollard. Another hot lap there. Watching the sweeper go low, 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 low. 40 seconds to go. Four-wheel drive, 17.5 buggy up next. Plus a couple volunteer marshals, please and thank you. $20 to go. Tollard, Jaeger, Shear, and Heinzelman now. Shear looking to apply the pressure here to Tollard on the last couple laps. Tollard gonna get it wrong. Shear to the inside. Time has expired. Keep going until I call your name. Oh, Cole sliding it over that driver's stand jump. Heinzelman done. Brad Shearer is done. Cole Tollard done. Just waiting on B. Ryan Jaeger. Oh. And that's it. Bring him in, shut him down. Marshals blow the track off. Heinzelman going to win the 13.5 side. Cole Tollard going to take the mod buggy. 19.511 for Tollard. 18 and a 5.14 for Yeager. Shear 17.05. Heinzeman 15 and a 5.03. Heinzeman taking the TQ, a 13.5 wheeler tonight. All right, Marshall's spread out. I got some volunteers. I appreciate them. Mod, yes. All right, let's roll him around. Let's check him in. Cole, why don't you take this spot over here? Cameron's fast. He'll take both those spots over there. You took both the spots last round. You need to relax. Everybody all checked in, straightaway closed. Oh, that's done. Hopefully it's just an arm. Pop it back on, Cole. Is it just the arm, Cole? It's just the arm. Oh. That's nice. That's a lot nicer than the one I got, too. All right, the order in this one going to be Todd Pfeiffer, Pat Simpkins, Jason Lee, Reese Ademeyer, Les Farjone, Jeff DeWitt, and Carter Rail. You don't have to stand up there the whole time, St. Martin, if you don't want to, so you could exit now if you'd like. Or you can stand up there. That's up to you. Since the race hasn't started. That would be just kind of mean. All right, I'm going to call you drivers by name. Todd Pfeiffer. Pat Simpkins. Jason Lee. Reese Ademeyer. Les Farjone, Jeff DeWitt, and Carter Rail. All right, nice and easy out there. Final race of the round, then I'll get the main set up here. We'll take a little minuscule break while I do that. If you're not going to run your main, please come and let me know. It is so late, I know, but I already had one guy TQ and leave, so that's a power move there. From Maxton Dibb, yeah, maybe I'll do it race number one. You'll have plenty of time. One minute and 4 minutes to go. Pat Simpkins out front, and he's on a TQ pace. Looking to dethrone Todd Pfeiffer. Oh, man, Cameron doing a little jump over there. Bye, Mikey. Simpkins out front. Simpkins working at all yellow. Working on the backup of Pfeiffer in that off yellow. Greenish. Now it's Ademeyer to the front. It's olive. I don't know if it's quite olive. 3:25 to go. Ademeyer 17.02, Simpkins 02, Lee 05, Pfeiffer 09. Top four covered by 2 seconds right now. Little separation of Farjone Rail, then DeWitt, 3:10 to go. Ademeyer in that all red, that was your leader, but Simpkins taking it over to previous. Ademeyer going to take it right back. Ademeyer 18 and a 5, 17.6. TQ is a 0.5. 2:50 to go. Simpkins back to the front. TQ run. 6/10 to the good of Ademeyer. Ademeyer across the stripe. Long lap there, going to put him down to the third spot. Jason Lee up to the 2. Halfway down, halfway to go. Simpkins 18 and a 5, 14 now. TQ run. Oh, man, Simpkins on the wrong side of the pipe. 2:15 to go. Long lap worker here for Simpkins. Now it's Jason Lee to the front. Lee in that white, blue, and gray. Through to double with the single. Looking smooth out there. Lee looking to put it second on the grid right now with 2 minutes left. Simpkins dropped down to the 2, 1/10 the deficit here. Adelmeyer not far off. Top three covered by 1.4. Now it's Simpkins, Lee, Adelmeyer. Simpkins on the wrong side of the pipe. Lee on the wrong side of the pipe. Adelmeyer doing single, single, single. That could move Pfeiffer up to the point. Yes, I said it. Todd Pfeiffer might move to the point here. Adelmeyer going to hang on. 17:03. Lee 04. Simpkins 06. Pfeiffer 07. Then it's Farjon, DeWitt, Rail. 1:20 to go. All red is your leader through the sweeper. Coming up on the back of Carter Rail here. These guys work together. Good driving there. Lee throws down 16.9. Puts him to the point by a margin of 4/100ths of a second. Simpkins with him 1.4. Pfeiffer another 4/10. Farjon going to tap out in the triple. Got Pfeiffer on him. Gives him room. Good driving there. Farjon going to have the second place car on him if and when. Adelmeyer going to tap out, triple landing, 50 seconds to go. And a double stuff there. We call it the Weisenberger around these parts. Lee back to the front. 2.4 to the good of Adelmeyer, 35 seconds to go. Pfeiffer only 1/10 off in the 3 spot, followed by Simpkins, Farjon, DeWitt, and Rail. Oh. Now Pfeiffer up to the 2. Shearer, you're doing an awful lot more running than you are grabbing. Every time you get there, they got it. Yeah. Keep going, keep going. Keep going, keep going. Todd Pfeiffer, you are done. Racing in front of you. Keep going, Carter. Low on the straight, low on the straight. Watch on the sweeper. Get out of there, Heinzelman. Oh, my goodness. One more to finish. It's Carter Rail. Everybody else done except for Carter. Chaos on the very end there. Didn't see that. Good call out from the marshals. One more, one more, one more. And that's it. Bring him in, shut him down. Todd Pfeiffer going to take that heat, going to maintain that TQ. Adelmeyer good enough for second on the grid. Lee going to drop down to 4th overall. Simpkins 3rd overall. Then it's Farjon, DeWitt, Rail, and St. Martin. All right, gang, I'm going to get the main set up. If you're not going to run your main, please come let me know right at this very moment. All right, gang, I'm sending the mains to the printer right now. Four-wheel drive, 17.5. You will be up first, A-main. Stock short course, A-main. All of you are together. There's 11 of you. You're going to be my marshals for race number 1. So it's going to go four-wheel drive, 17.5, followed by stock buggy, B-main. Novice, A-main. Mod buggy, A-main. 21.5, stock buggy, stock short course. I'm sending the mains to the printer right now. We're going to put a little short timer on the screen, and then we're going to get locked and loaded. I got a couple smaller mains in there, so I need some help. I'll need some volunteer marshals on races 5 and 4. Mains on the printer. Raina's going to hang them up right now. Raina Chadara finally pulling her way to Trackside Hobbies here, helping out a little bit. Last time she just stood by and lingered by the mains. Watch me walk over and set them up. All right, I'm going to put a very short timer on the screen. And then we'll get going into race number 1, four-wheel drive, 17.5 buggy. A-main. Man, that thing is loud, Carter. Oh no, you're not in the four-wheel. Who is in this slash? I thought that was the Carter rail slash. Nobody saw that. You gotta stay on the gas a little bit. Oh, watch him straightaway go high, straightaway go high, straightaway go high. Oh my God, Cole, greased it. Oh, oh no. Cole, it's time to put that buggy away and head on down to Mattress Ranch. We got about 2.5 minutes until race number 1. It's four-wheel drive, 17.5 buggy, and my marshals are going to be Talon Dede, Chris Nelson, Michael Meister, Frank Krivitz, Tyler O'Brien, Justin Broughton, and Adam Chadara. I'll need you to marshal race number 1. I'll take David St. Martin, Jack Nelson, Larry Wright 3, and Jason Mertez on retainer for a different race. We got a couple smaller ones in there. Hustling through the program tonight on a Friday night. Believe it or not, I am going to be able to go to bed on Friday night. Who knew? I didn't know that was a thing. Maybe we got a little energy going. Oh, it's not the energy song. Well, obviously not this one, because the front fell off. Oh, very rigorous standards. What kind of standards? Well, the front's not supposed to fall off, for one. What the heck? Four-wheel drive, 17.5 buggy. Start lining them up. Stock short course, A main. Start making your way to the racing surface. You guys go ahead, bring them in, bring them in, bring them in. Baby. All right, let's do this. Race number 1, start making your way to the racing stand, the driver's stand, we call it. Four-wheel drive, 17.5 buggy, A main. I'm talking about Todd Pfeiffer, Reese Ademeyer, Pat Simpkins, Jason Lee, Les Farjone, Jeff DeWitt, David St. Martin, and Carter Rail. I'll take some of my stock short course guys out to Marshall.
Let's go, Jeff.
Ooh, she is dusty. Justin gonna stay over there. Jack, why don't you go marshal the number 2 spot for me? You're supposed to be out to marshal anyways, technically. Let's roll him around. Let's check him in while we wait for a 1 Jack Nelson. And then I'll be complete on my short course marshals. If you're not marshaling race number 1, you take a little break and you can help me. A little bit later in the program, I'll need some volunteers. Hustle out there, Jack. Put your snack down. Everybody's all checked in. We're just waiting on Jack Nelson. Well, that's the way she goes, buddy. You'll have plenty of time. Hop out there. Position number 2. The order on the grid here. Todd Pfeiffer going to be on the 1. Reese Adelmeyer going to be on the 2. Pat Simpkins on the 3. Jason Lee on the 4. Les Farjone on the 5. Jeff DeWitt on the 6. David St. Martin on the 7. And Carter Rail going to be on the 8. Adam, why don't you slide over? Thank you, sir. We'll let this slide the 1 time, but, you know, I'm up next is not an excusable for I don't want to marshal. That's the way it goes. All right, guys. This is a 4-wheel drive 17.5 buggy A main. We're going to take it easy. We're going to take it smooth. We're going to have some fun. We're going to do it on the sound of the tone. Easy. No need to sail it on this first jump here. That was sailing it. Easy in the all yellow. Mustard yellow. Good start working here. Patience up front. Little kiss there in the driver's stand jump. Little self-induced there in the carousel. And that is a good start out of the 4-wheel drive 17.5. Simpkins trying to go over the top. Landing on Adelmeyer there. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Simpkins going to turn in a bit early. Pfeiffer going to go by. Lee going to go by. Here come Farjone. Adelmeyer, your leader, all red with the yellow wheels. Pfeiffer in that off green. Lee in the white, gray, and blue. Then it's Simpkins, Farjone. Look like St. Martin, Rail, and DeWitt. Adelmeyer out front. Oh, Simpkins on the wrong side of the pipe there. Getting a little catched up there with Jeff DeWitt. DeWitt can get the worst end of that. Adelmeyer, your leader. Red with the yellow wheels over to kids' table. Simpkins hangs on to the 2 spot. Pfeiffer and Farjone get a little collected, and imagine that Jason Lee gets the short end of the deal. That is Jason Lee's MO, is getting the short end of the stick. 2 down, 3 to go. Adelmeyer down the line, crosses line. 17-2, Simpkins 16-6. Lead battle working into the short chute right here, into the driver's stand jump. All red versus the all flow yellow. We're coming up on St. Martin. St. Martin gives him room. 2 cars there, excellent driving. St. Martin tucked back in. Pfeiffer in that 3 spot about a straightaway off the lead battle. Separation to Lee, Rail, St. Martin, DeWitt, and Farjone. Halfway down, halfway to go. Oh, Adelmeyer get it wrong. Right into the hands of the marshal. Simpkins going to go by. Now it's Pat Simpkins to the front. Simpkins got a fast horse, just got to ride it. Adelmeyer on the wrong side of the pipe. There go Pfeiffer. Lee not close enough. DeWitt taking his own little route there. Still gets caught across the loop. Go, 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 go. Oh, man. DeWitt catches Simpkins there. Pfeiffer going to go by. 1, 2, and 3 working in the triple. Simpkins a little bounce off the pipe. Going to lose 2 spots there. DeWitt going to wall up. He got 3rd place in front of him. It's Adelmeyer back to the front. Pfeiffer challenging, 1:45 to go. Simpkins a little work to do. Lee still in that 4 spot, followed by Rail St. Martin, Farjone, and DeWitt. Three, 30 down, 1:30 to go. Adelmeyer on the straight. Here come Pfeiffer. Separation to Simpkins, about a straightaway there. 17-2, 17-2, Simpkins 16-9. We're coming up on Farjone and Rail. Top 2 cars coming up on Farjone and Rail. One more, and go, go, go. Third place to follow when he gets there, Les. Top 2 will be coming up on Rail next. 2 cars when they get there, and they're coming in hot. 1:05 to go. Oh, Adelmeyer on his lid. Pfeiffer go by. Marshall trying to get there. Simpkins going to go by. Nothing he could do. Traffic coming in. Sweeper, 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 sweeper. Go low, low, low. Still there. Go low, go low. Clear now. Leader working on the back of St. Martin, and then Lee. Oh, man. Leader getting caught up. Pfeiffer going for a quick tumble. Here comes Simpkins. Looking to the inside. Takes out Pfeiffer. Where's Adelmeyer? Adelmeyer closing in now. Watch his driver stand jump exit. Pfeiffer up on 2 wheels. Adelmeyer nowhere to go. Gets into the back of Simpkins. Go, go, go. Adelmeyer up in the pipe. 25 seconds to go. Pfeiffer a little bit of breathing room now. St. Martin letting our second place car go through. He's got the third place car on him. St. Martin giving plenty of room. Lee still in the 4. Rail, St. Martin, Farjone, and DeWitt. 10 seconds to go. Pfeiffer working into the triple. Simpkins and Adelmeyer across the line. This is going to be the final lap here. Leader coming up on Lee. Second place will be on DeWitt if he gets there. Pfeiffer playing it cool, taking it easy down the line on the back bumper of his best buddy, Jason Lee, and that's it. Cross the line, and you will be done. Oh, man, Farjone and St. Martin on the last lap there. Farjone to the inside. Oh, yeah. All right, Marshall's on your blowers. Todd Pfeiffer going to take the win in 4-wheel drive, 17.5 buggy tonight. Simpkins going to come home too. Adelmeyer, Lee, Farjone, St. Martin, DeWitt, and Carter Rail. Hold the cars. Blowers are going. Cars ain't moving. Marshall spread out. Marshall spread out. Yeah, I'll take you over in the number 2 spot over there. No, Murtaugh's going to help you out over there. All right, let's roll him around. Let's check him in. Thank you, Murtaugh. And thank you, Les Farjone. A little bit of stock buggy B main coming up here. Everybody all checked in. The straightaway is closed. On the grid on that number 1 spot, it's going to be Justin Stefik. Jason Lee going to be on the number 2. Micah Meister on the 3. Colin Krivitz on the 4. Tyler Heinzum in 5. Pfeiffer on the 6. Jack Nelson on the 7. And Lucas Lenhart going to be on the 8. All right, our grid is set. Stock buggy B main. Let's take it easy. Let's take it smooth. Let's take it on the sound of the tone. Easy, easy, easy through lap 1. Easy, easy. Easy back there. Easy, Jack. Keep her moving. Easy in the front. Oh, man. There was no contact there. A little bit of contact, but nobody marshaled. Oh, Krivitz getting lucky there, getting a break. Little kiss off the pipe. Someone else going to marshal him. There were some racing incidents there, but no marshals were needed. It's a live start that we are rolling with. Stefik out front. Meister up in the 2. Lee challenging in the 3. Heinzelman up to the 4. Look like Pfeiffer, Krivitz. Then it's Lenhart, Nelson. Scratch at Nelson, Lenhart. 4:10 to go. Stefik across the line. That is your leader, Michael Meister in a 2 spot. Heinzelman up to the 3. Pfeiffer airing it out in the 4, followed by Lee Krivitz. Oh, Heinzelman almost turns in early there. Sacrifices that spot to Todd Pfeiffer. 3:45 to go. Watch a triple landing. Go wide triple landing. Oh, that was close, Adelmeyer. Stefik going to give up that number 1 spot. Michael Meister to the front. Meister in that white. Cross the line. Stefik in that shades of gray. A little bit of purple in there. Right on his bumper. Here come Pfeiffer now in the 3 spot. All these guys going double and single. Krivitz and Heinzelman not far off. Little separation to Lee. Then it's Lenhart, Nelson. 3:10 to go. Luke Pravchek online, newest addition to the What the Dog Doing / Enduro team. Luke got to prove himself in practice here because that race has not happened yet. He is not officially on the team until I give him my clearance. Meister working his way into the carousel right now. Leader will be working on the back of Jack Nelson. Second place to follow. Oh man, Meister coming in a little hot there. 2 cars. Stefik, a little kiss off the wing of Meister. Takes advantage of that. Halfway down, halfway to go. Top 2 looking to transfer. Meister on his lid and the fingers. Pfeiffer gonna go by. Third place working in front of Lucas Lenhart. 2:20 to go. Leader on the back of Jack Nelson here. Pfeiffer up in the 2 spot on Nelson. Third place to follow. Nelson going trip, sticks it. Meister turning in early. One more. Colin Krivitz gonna go by. So down the line, 1 and 2, Justin Stefik, Todd Pfeiffer with 1:55 to go. Colin up to the 3. Meister, Lee, Heinzelman, Nelson, and Lenhart. Krivitz on the wrong side of the pipe. Meister gonna go by. Heinzelman challenging now. Lenhart caught in the mix. Colin giving it up. Heinzelman gonna go by. 1:35 to go. Meister got nothing but racetrack separating him and Todd Pfeiffer, but a lot of work to do. Pfeiffer across the line. Meister working over to kid's table. Pfeiffer with an 18-4 that time. Justin Stefik getting it wrong in a triple. Meister with a 17-1. So Stefik, that final transfer spot in the A main, working into the carousel. Meister working a driver stand jump, 1:05 to go. Watch a triple exit. Lee gonna tap out. Heinzelman going by. Meister up on 2 wheels there. 53 seconds to go. Pfeiffer out front. Pravchek cheering him on online. Second place car working up on this little kerfuffle there. 4:30 down, 30 to go. Pfeiffer and Stefik, these guys eroding the separation. Stefik starting to close in. Third place coming up on the back of Lenhart. Lenhart gives him plenty of room. Pfeiffer gets it wrong. Second and third will be coming up on Jack Nelson. And go. 10 seconds to go. They're going to go across for one more. It's a transfer battle working down the straightaway. Pfeiffer defending that inside. Meister looking for a way by. Race clock about to expire here. It's coming down to this. Pfeiffer airs it out. Meister all up on the tubing there. Through the carousel. Meister got to make something happen. Looking at the kids' table. Down the line. Meister trying to get a run. Down the straightaway. Pfeiffer going to hang on. 2 more to finish, and that's it. Shut them down. Marshals, grab those blowers. Justin Stefik and Todd Pfeiffer, you guys are moving up to the A main. Meister bringing home the 3. Krivitz, Heinzelman, Lee, Nelson, and Lenhart. You drivers will be bumping up into race number 6. Novice A-Main, you guys are up. Novice A-Main. I will need some volunteer marshals after this one and also after the next one, but then we'll be good. Right? Yeah. I think. I don't know. Yeah, that's what I do. I just wing it. All right, let's roll them around. Let's check them in. Let's do a little warm-up lap here for the novices. Piper, are you going to join us or out to Marshall? Actually, you know what, Piper? You take a break. We should be good. And then Michael Meister, why don't you slide over here by Heinzelman? Jason Lee, you slide into the middle spot right there. But Heinzelman's got the triple. Meister's got that spot. Yeah. Young guys take the triple. Sorry, Meister. All right, let's grid them up here. Jeff DeWitt going to be on the number 1 spot. A.J. Billman going to be on the number 2. Zach Miller going to be on the number 3. Joe Warden on the 4. And Mason Wink going to be on the number 5. All right, this is a novice A-Main. Let's take it easy on the start here. Let's take it nice and smooth. We're going to go racing on the sound of the tone. Easy, easy through lap 1. Easy through lap 1. It's a long race. Jeff DeWitt coming out on first in lap 1 here. Going to hang on to that number 1 spot. A.J. Billman, Zach Miller. Miller looking to the inside. Billman taking it right back. These guys going double and single. Both of them rocking a Slash factory paint job. And it's Warden and Wank. 40 seconds in, 4:20 to go. Billman in that blue Slash working through the sweeper right now. Warden in the 3 all crossed up in the green. Miller in the 4. DeWitt separating up front. Leader working across the line. Oh, man, Miller nowhere to go. Ends up upside down, driving over the top of Wank there. 1:15 in, 3:45 to go. DeWitt out front, pink wheels, working into the triple. Second spot, A.J. Billman, followed by Warden. Warden on the wrong side of the pipe. Here comes Zach Miller. Miller going to go by. That's the battle for the number 3 spot, working down the line here. Zach Miller, first night out on the racetrack. Factory Slash paint job. Come up a little bit short in a double single. Warden closing in. Warden also first night on the racetrack. A little crossed up. Marshall right on it. 2 down, 3 to go. Plenty of time left in this one. Billman trying to stretch it out, but he's got some sort of protuberance. Billman, lipo wire kind of sticking out of there. 2:40 to go. Warden on the wrong side of the pipe. Miller going to stretch it out here. DeWitt way out front in this one. DeWitt looking smooth out there. Pink wheels. Working on the back of Miller, finding his way by. 2:40 down, 2:20 to go. I'll need I'll maybe take one volunteer marshal after this. Got a little small race coming up, and then I'll take another volunteer or two. Oh, watch yourself, Lenhart. 3 down, 2 to go. DeWitt, Billman. Miller up to the 3, Warden and Wank. Novice, A-Main working around the track here. Future champions at Trackside Hobbies. Modified buggy coming up next with a sprinkling of one 13 5-wheeler. Just a dash. $330 down, $130 to go. Oh man, Billman getting wrong there in a triple. Marshall was ready. 110 to go. DeWitt gonna get a little spun around there in a driver's stand jump. Billman hanging on to the 2. Zach Miller in the 3. Miller doing his best lap last time by 22.7, 55 seconds to go. Miller kind of closing that gap on Billman right now. A little short on the double single there. DeWitt a little crossed up. Got a cushion working here, though. Oh, man, Warden and Billman getting a little collected on the straightaway. Warden going for a tumble. 30 seconds to go. Billman up on the pipe. DeWitt trying to get him going. Billman getting crossed up. Where is Miller? Not quite close enough. Ah, Miller going for a roll there. 10 seconds to go. And that's time. Finish the lap here on Novice. A-Main coming to a close here. Mason Wank is done. Here come Billman, DeWitt. Done and done. Here comes Zach Miller and Joe Warden to close us off here. And that's it. Bring him in, shut him down. Marshals, blow that track off. Jack, grab that number 2 blower for me. Thanks, bud. Jeff DeWitt going to take the win in the novice division tonight. A.J. Billman going to take the number 2. Zach Miller 3. Joe Warden 4. Mason Wank going to take home the 5. I need a volunteer marshal, and his name is Todd Pfeiffer. DeWitt, you want to slide into the triangle? This is mod buggy. These guys don't make a mistake. This is mod buggy. The mod buggy guys don't make a mistake. Thank you. Colin gonna take over by the bucket. All right, Mob Buggy, let's roll him around. Let's check him in. And 13 5-wheeler, you can roll him around, check him in too. All right, everybody's all checked in. We're going to have Cole Tollard on the 1, Brian Yeager on the 2, Brad Shear on the 3, Cameron Liss on the 4, Larry Wright on the 5, Tyler Heinzeman going to be on the 6. Actually, Tyler Heinzeman going to go in front of Larry Wright. Sorry, my bad. All right, we're all gridded up. This is Mod Buggy with a little 13 5-wheeler action in there. Let's have some fun. Let's take it on the tone. These guys know how to do it. I spoke too soon. Tallard leads us out. Yeager up to the 2. Liss. Heinzelman right to the inside of Heinzelman there. Liss coming up short. Larry going to go to the inside. Heinzelman get it wrong. Yanks the body off that thing with the power of the wheels. Ooh, that's bringing in by DeWitt. You know, I've seen that body come off that car many a time. Tallard get it wrong. Here comes Yeager. 4:15 to go. Heinzelman going to stuff it there. Yeager going to stuff it. Here come Larry Wright. Stuffs it. Shear going to go by. Shear going to give it up. Larry going to go by. 13.5 versus Mod 2-wheel. Working onto the straightaway here. Larry in that black, red, and white. Shear in that yellow. Pink with the white. Yeager going to get it wrong. Here come Larry and Bradley. 3:40 to go. Tallard across the line. That is your leader. Yeager in the 2. Larry in the 3. Then it looked like Shear. Liss and Heinzelman, 3:20 to go. Someone to tap out there. Brian Yeager going to tap out. Larry and Shear going by. 3:10 to go. Larry tight to the pipe on the triple landing there. Shear doubling that front section. Watching the sweeper. Clear now. 2:55 to go. Tallard through the carousel. Larry through the carousel. Here comes Shear on his bumper. Little separation to Yeager. Then it's Liss. Oh, watch the straight go high, high, high. High on the straight, high on the straight. Higher than that. That was really low. That was about as far away from high on the straight as a man could be right there. Whoops, he says. That's all right. Oh. 2:40 down, 2:20 to go. Battle is for the 2 spot. Shear going to get it wrong in the fingers. Larry going to go by. Yeager and Heinzelman duking it out a little bit there. Liss going to get it wrong. Driver stand jump. Got the leader up on his bumper. Oh, Cole over the top of Cameron Liss there. Disrespectful move there from Cole Tallard. $150 to go. Tallard, right, Shear. Right, separating from Shear just a little bit. Yeager going to get it wrong there. All these drivers kind of spread out here. 125 to go. Last time by for Larry, 15.8. Oh. Larry working on the straightaway. Shear working on that kid's table. Shear working on that kid's table. Watch it in the fingers. Larry wrong side of the pipe, but hangs on. Cameron, body coming off that thing. I feel like I see that every time. Down the line here. 4 down, 1 to go. It's Tallard, right, Shear, Yeager, Liss, and Heinzelman. I will need 2 volunteers after this one at least. 40 to go. Tallard challenging Shear here. Shear giving it right up. 30 to go. Tallard 15.4 last time by. Yeager 16.3. Hot laps working for them too. Larry 18.2 last time by. Shear 16.9 trying to close that gap. 17 seconds to go. Larry a little hit off the pipe. Ah. 8 seconds to go. Nail biter, Mod Buggy Main coming to a close here. Cross the line and you will be done. Yeager done. Larry right the 4th done. CFT is done. There's Brad Shear. And here come the final two, and that's it. Marshall's grabbed those blowers. That is a race. On the modified buggy side, Cole Toller going to take the win. Larry Wright going to take the 2, even though he's in a 13.5. Shear 3, Jaeger 4, List 5, and Heinzelman coming home 6. I could use 2 volunteer marshals to carry me through this last race. You got me, Johnny E? Oh. Well, that's anticlimactic. I need a couple volunteers. Are you hanging out or are you volunteering? Yeah, jump out there, Kyle. Yeah, you volunteer, Marshall. That sounds safe. Doctor would love that. Yeah, just rewrite all the progress right there in one 5-minute session. Well, looks like you're good, Larry. Right, the 3. Take a break. 21.5 spec buggy A main. Let's roll him around. Let's check him in. Shane Pettigene online. Thank you, Shane Pettigene. I do my best. I don't ever think it's a great job, but I do okay. Scotty and Dad are the GOAT. Shout out Adam Sky. He is also in the upper echelon. This is a 21.5 spec A main. Everybody's all checked in. Let's set our grid here. Top qualifier this evening going to be Carter Rail. Lee Tien Ying going to be on the number 2. Reina Chidara going to be on the 3 spot. Kevin Ross on the 4. Les Farjon on the 5. Ella Everett 6. Jason Mertez 7. And Lincoln Dake going to be on the 8. All right, our grid is all set. 21.5 spec A main. We're going to take it nice and easy. We're going to take it very smooth. We're going to take it on the sound of the tone. Easy, half speed lap 1. No need to jump in here all crazy. That was a little crazy. A little self-induced in the back there. Gets it wrong, self-induced. Grab him out. One more, Cole, one more, Cole. Little kerfuffle, little self-induced. Little racing incident. It's a live start. We're sticking with it. There was some self-induced action there, and it wasn't all that crazy. Carter Rail going to hang on to the 1. Lee Tien Ying 2. Ella Everett's in a 3. Easy, easy, easy. Oh, man, Farjon trying to go inside when it wasn't applicable. Cole, run, 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 Cole. Larry's running faster. He thought about it, and then he seen Larry bulleting in from left field. He's like, you got it. Carter stretching it out. Ying in a 2. Reina up in that 3 spot, followed by Rail. One more, Tyler. One more, Tyler. Then it looks like Ella, Farjon, Mertez, and Dake. 1 down, 4 to go. Carter working a driver's stand jump. Got a little cushion working here. Battle is for the 2 spot. Ying in that Corsa Gray. Reina on the wrong side of the pipe. Marshall taking his time. Ross going to go by. That's a battle for the 3, working a driver's stand jump here. Onto the straightaway. Ross all up on the pipe, trying to get it back. Put him on the straightaway, Cole. Reina back to the 3. Ross down to the 4, now under attack from Ella Everett. Ella gonna get it wrong. Here come Les Farjon. Farjon looking to the inside, makes it stick. I did not know that. 3:05 to go. Carter out front. Carter working into the kids' table. Lee Tien hanging on to the 2. Reina in the 3 spot. Lee Tien working a little gap here on Reina. 4 spot still. Kevin Ross followed by Farjon. Everett, Dake, and Mertez. 2:40 to go. Third spot will be on Ella Everett, if and when. Work together, work together. Raina in the 3, Ella in the 6 right now. Good driving there. 2:20 to go. Rail out front, Ying in the 2. Oh man, Ying getting caught up there in the triple. Just a little bit, Raina starting to close in. Ying in that Corsa gray, Chidara in that blue, pink. Oh, Chidara getting it wrong. Marshall nowhere to go, cars driving by. Raina gonna lose a little bit of ground there, 1:55 to go. Li Tian Ying gonna get caught up just a bit. Raina gonna close back in. 4 spots, still Ross. Followed by Farjone, Everett, Mertez, and Dake, 1:40 to go. Carter just cruising around right now. Red and white, that is your leader. Marshall. Ying still in that 2 spot. Ying working across the stripe. Raina working across the carousel in the 3. Kevin Ross just did his hot lap from the 4 spot. 19.3 with 1:10 to go. Followed by Farjone Mertez. Here's a battle right here coming on the straightaway. Ross in that all green through the sweeper. Farjone in that blue with the black, yellow wheels. Battle for the number 4 spot, working through the triple right now. Ross a little kiss off the pipe. Farjone closing in. Keep it clean, keep it clean. 55 seconds to go. Oh, Ross going to turn in early. Farjone going to marshal him. What a gentleman. Farjone to the 4 spot now. Less smile, more drive. Now it's Ross challenging. On the wrong side of the pipe he is. Rights his own ship. Farjone going to creep away here. 4:30 down, 30 to go. It's Rail, Ying, Chidara. Farjone, Ross, Mertez, and Dake. 20 seconds to go. Stock buggy, A-main coming up next. Triple it. Eight seconds. Kevin and Les might go one more. Oh man, Les gonna stuff it there. Oh no. Ross getting caught at the line. Once you cross the line, you will be done. I'm waiting on Ying, Farjone, Dake. There's Dake. Waiting on Farjone and Ying. And that's it. Bring them in, shut them down. Carter, Rail, tone to tone. Li Tian Ying gonna bring home the 2. Raina Chidara gonna bring home 3 tonight. Farjone 4, Ross 5, Mertez in the 6, Lincoln Dake 7, and Ella Everett in the 8. That just happened to come on, Donut. I didn't even pick that one. I figured this would warm you up. Let's roll them around. Let's check them in. Stock buggy, A-main. Whoop, there it is. Straightaway go low. Straightaway go low. Only one more to check it in. Straightaway is now closed. Let's set our stock buggy A-main grid here. Your top qualifier tonight, ladies and gentlemen, is Matthew McDonough. Cameron List going to be on the number 2. Leonard Dake on the 3. Corey Heff 4. Shane Coles 5. Followed by Filter on the 6. Chris Nelson 7. Simpkins on the 8. And your bump up drivers, I'm talking about Justin Stefik and Todd Pfeiffer 9 and 10. All right, guys, our grid is set. Penultimate race of the evening. We've had all good starts from here on out. Let's make it another good one. Marshals, look alive. Stop talking to Larry Wright. We're going racing on the sound of the tone. Easy, easy, easy through lap 1. Easy. Oh, let's bring him back. Let's bring him back. False start, false start. I'm going to try that one more time. I want a nice, good single file start there. That was a little check-up turn to rye. You're welcome. False start, false start. We're going to try that one more time. Sorry you got through it clean and everything, Donut, but we're going to restart that. Probably now you'll eat it on the triple, right? We're going to take it easy. We're going to take it half speed, you guys. Nice and slow. And we're going to do that nice and slow on the sound of the tone. Patience, patience, patience. Go, go, go. It's a long race. Bring them back. False start. I'm just going to keep bringing him back until Pfeiffer ends up in the 1 on lap 1. That's what I'm shooting for. He gave me $50. We're going to try it again. We're going to give each other a little cushion, and we're going to give the pipe a little cushion as well. We're going to take it smooth. We're going to have some fun on the sound of the tone. Easy, easy, easy. Easy, easy, easy. Yes, yes, yes. Check up. Thank you. Just check up. It's a long race. No need to force anything on lap 1 here. Check up. Thank you. No need to force anything on lap 1. Thank you. That's the start I'm keeping. Donut a little wide on the trip. List's going to go by. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Driver stand jump. 5 trying to get attached. List to the point. Pretty in pink. Donut in that orange. Dake in the all gray. Donut going to doink it on that third lap there. Filter going to marshal him. Donut going to send him packing. Oh, man. Settle in, settle in. There's still 4:10 left to go. Cameron out front. Corey Heft up to the 2. Shane Coles in the 3. Donut down to the 4, followed by Dake. Pfeiffer now. Nelson, Filter. Simpkins going to roll in the sweeper. Steffick going to go by. List a little crossed up on the straightaway. Hard contact with the outside wall. Going to hang on to that top spot with 3:45 to go. Triples it. Wide on landing. Heft, Coles, Donut all going double and single. Lake, Dake airing it out. 3:35 to go. Donut a little short on the driver's stand jump. Defending hard against Leonard Dake right there. Dake checking up properly. 1:30 in, 3:30 to go. Cameron coming up short. Your leader in that all pretty in pink. Donut airs it out up on the bumper of Shane Coles. 2, 3, and 4. Working the driver's stand jump. Dake going to tap out. Plenty of time left. Donut going to tap out. Dake going around the outside. So Cameron working the driver's stand right now in that pink, coming up on Simpkins. Coles gets by Heft. Dake by McDonough. Pfeiffer creeping in. Filter Nelson. Steffick going to tap out. Then it's Simpkins. Leader on Steffick. 2:50 to go. Stock short course A main up next. Through to carousel we are. Second spot, Shane Coles, followed closely by Heft, Donut, and Dake. 4-car battle working through the sweeper. Coles defending that inside. List on his lid. That's our leader in front of the driver's stand. Here come Coles, Heft, Donut, and Dake. These guys got to work together, catching up to Cameron List here. 2:20 to go. Pfeiffer going to turn in early in the carousel, going to lose that ground. Leader coming up on Steffick, and then second, third, fourth, and fifth when they get there. 2:10 to go. Oh, man, List dangerously close to the pipe there. Through the sweeper. Into the triple. Here come Cameron, airing it out. Here come Coles, Heft, Donut, double and single. Dake going to air it out, trying to make up some of that ground. 1:50 to go. Leader's working around Justin Steffick. Leader in front of him, second place behind him. Then it's third, fourth, and fifth when they get there. 1:42 to go. Cameron sticking that triple. Justin going to sacrifice that spot. And one more. Cameron getting it wrong in the fingers. Marshall doing what he can. Carr's going through his legs. Cameron from the 1 to the 5 now. Now it's Shane Coles to the front. 1:24 to go. McDonough in the 2. Dake tapping out. List going to go by. Dake up on 2 wheels, saves it. So it's Coles, Donut, Heft, List, Dake, Pfeiffer, Filter, Nelson, Simpkins, and Stefik. 1:05 to go. Oh man, don't see what all of a sudden Donut and Coles all together. Heft and List going to go by. 4 down, 1 to go. Coles going to roll it. Oh man, Cole's losing that lid. Help him, Carter. Fix the body. 48 seconds to go. We reset here. Corey Heft to the front, all yellow with the pink in his rear view. Cameron trying to find a way by, and he's got to keep it clean. And he gets into Corey a little bit there. Cameron going to whoa up. Cameron going to whoa up for Corey Heft. And go, 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 go. That's going to let Matt McDonough go by. Heft to the 2. Liz challenging into 3 now. 20 seconds to go. These guys are going to go 2 more laps. It's going to be close. They might go 1 more, actually. Heft going to stuff it. Liz around the outside. Watch it in the fingers. Keep it tight. Lead battle coming up on Simpkins, Heft. Simpkins, Nelson. Third to follow on Filter. It's going to be close. It's going to be to the line. Donut going to hang on. Liz going to come home, too. Heft coming across for the 3. Straightaway go low. Straightaway go low. One more to finish. And that's it. Shut him down. Matt McDonough taking home the win. Cameron Liss, a hard-fought second, followed closely by Heft. A good battle between the top 3. Dake going to sneak to 4. Coles ends up 5. Then it's Pfeiffer, Nelson, Simpkins, Stefik, and Todd Filter. Final race of the evening coming up next here, guys. If you have a tab in the shop, now's the time to take care of it, or maybe after this one. We're going to have about the duration of one battery pack worth of practice after the final race here. I would like to get home and go to sleep on a Friday for once in like the last 3 months. This is a rare opportunity. I am seizing it. All right, short course. Let's roll them around. Let's check them in. Stock short course, A-Main warming them up here. In this one, we got Talendini, Chris Nelson, Michael Meister, Frank Krivitz, Tyler O'Brien, Justin Broughton, Adam Chadara, David St. Martin, Jack Nelson, Larry Wright III, and Jason Mertez. Larry Wright, here he comes. So that grid going to be Didi on the 1, Nelson 2, Meister 3, Krivitz on the 4, O'Brien on the 5, Justin Broughton going to be on the 6, Chadar on the 7, David St. Martin on the 8, Jack Nelson 9, Larry Wright on the 10, and Jason Mertez on the invisible number 11. So Mertez, you go a little back a little. You just whoa up nice in the out. Or just pile through Larry. That's all right, too. Well, don't actually do that. All right, guys, final race of the evening. Let's make it a good one. Let's have a little fun. Let's take it easy on the sound of the tone. Long race. Don't make me bring them back. Easy, easy, easy. Keep it going through here. Self-induced. Self-induced. Watching the carousel. That's a live start. Couple self-induced wrecks there, but I can't do nothing about that. Oh, man. Deja vu. Krivets giving T.O.B. the business there. Simpkins goes down again. Didi out front. Nelson in the 2. Krivets, much to the dismay of Tyler O'Brien, up to the 3 spot. Followed by Broughton Shadara. Look like Meister Obi. Right. Nelson, St. Martin, and Mertez. Broughton gonna tap out there. Meister all up on his bumper. So Didi, your leader, working into the fingers. Nelson in the 2, working the fingers now, coming up on St. Martin. Krivets gonna tap in the 3 spot. Shadara not close enough. Broughton, Meister having a battle through the triple. That is 5-6. Then it's O'Brien right. Nelson, St. Martin, and Mertez. Oh, man, Nelson getting caught up in the sweeper there. Krivets go by. Shadara go by. 125 in, 3:35 to go. Frank Krivets to the 2 spot now. Nelson giving Shadara a little bump. St. Martin giving him room. Separation to Broughton, Meister. Then it's O'Brien. 3:20 to go. Didi working through the sweepers, trying to check out here with 3:10 on the race clock. Krivets in that 2 spot, working through the sweeper directly in front of Jack Nelson right now. 3rd and 4th coming up on right, Nelson. When they get there, Shadara in that purple with the gray. Nelson in that baby blue. Shadara slow roll there. Nelson gonna go by. Jack giving the old man some room. 4th place going to be on the back of Jack Nelson now. Nelson giving him plenty of room. That's a battle now behind you, Jack. You and Larry, that's a battle. 2:35 to go. Didi out front, Krivets. Nelson in the 3. Here come Krivets down the line. Here come Nelson down the line. Krivets with an 18-3. Nelson 18-3. Mertez gets it wrong. Shadara nowhere to go. Go, 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 Adam, go. Meister still in that 5 spot, followed by O'Brien, Broughton. Nelson, right, St. Martin, and Mertez. Leader in that copper. Orange and white, working a driver's stand jump on the back of Broughton. Battle shaping up for the 2 spot here. Krivets in the white with the green. Chris Nelson in that baby blue. We're coming down the straightaway. Coming up on Mertez, 2 cars, 2 cars, 2 cars. One more behind you. Good move there from Mertez. 1:45 to go, 2 cars on Larry Wright. And go, go, go. We'll be coming up on St. Martin next. Krivets a little wide there, a little doink off the pipe. Nelson nowhere to go. 1:35 to go. Now it's Krivets doing the chasing now. Shadara about a straightaway behind here in the 4 spot. Meister closing in on Shadara, battle for the 4. Shadara in the silver with the purple, Meister in that orange and the green. Meister closing the gap on the last 2 corners there. You can see it on track. 1:15 to go. Larry gives him plenty of room. Good hold there by Cameron Liss. Down the straightaway we are. Battle for the 4 spot. Meister challenging Shadara now. Look at the inside. Shadara leaving that door open. Ends up on the wrong side of the pipe. Meister going to go by. 4 down, 1 to go. It's Didi, Nelson, Krivets, Shadara, Meister, O'Brien, Broughton, St. Martin, Nelson, Wright, and Mertez. Oh, look away for a minute there. Looked like Krivets got by Chris Nelson. We're going to check it as the timer goes off. Watch on the straightaway go high. High on the straight, high on the straight, high on the straight. Krivets get it wrong. Nelson and Meister are going to go by. Krivets gets it wrong again. 29 seconds to go. This is the 2nd place battle working in front of the driver, Sam, right now. It starts with Chris Nelson in that all blue. Meister in the green with the orange. Krivets trying to get attached, white and green. Krivets lose a little momentum there. It's a 2-horse battle up front. 11 seconds to go. It might be a race to the line. You might get one more. Meister got to make something happen. 5. Oh, he gets into him. He's waiting, he's waiting. Wait, wait, wait. Go, Marshall, go. Here come Frank Krivets. Krivets looking at the inside. Oh, no. Denied. Straight away go low. Straight away go low. Oh, man. Krivets trying to make lemonade right there and gets denied. Cross the line. Oh. And that's it. Bring him in, shut him down. Frank Krivitz was given a gift. He said, return to sender. Didi going to go number 1 in that one. Nelson going to hang on to the 2. Meister 3. Krivitz 4. O'Brien up to the 5. He's going to have words with Krivitz after this one. Chidara 6. Broughton, St. Martin, Wright, Mertez, and Jack Nelson. All right, if you have a tab, head to the store right now. Get that thing taken care of. The track will be open for about 7 minutes, and then I'm going to shut it down. 7 minutes. Well, you wanted 4 minutes before, Cole. Maybe we should do 4 minutes.
Very good seeing you.
You too. Thanks for coming. Watching the straightaway 1 second. Ooh, that worked out all right. Just enough.
Yeah, 'cause I was thinking about.
The timer is rolling. You have less than 10 minutes. Drill Sergeant Tenney's in full effect. Everybody online, thanks for checking in. That's all we got. But you're going to want to tune in tomorrow at the hour of 5 p.m. Central. It is the Traxxas Stock Spec / Enduro. It's 500 laps. And we're going live at 5 p.m. with about speculative 19 trucks on the track. That should work out easy, right? Arguably the most contested race of the year. It's definitely the race that garnishes the most trash talk. But that's all I got. Tune in tomorrow or come in and check it out. It's going to be chaotic. There's going to be running. There's going to be yelling. There's going to be pizza. There might even be a few tears from the Black Chihuahua team of Matt Kasurik, Kyle Kasurik, Tyler O'Brien, and Danny D. Tears of joy. Well, that worked out, Lucas. Thanks, everybody. Till tomorrow.